I'm glad I wasn't live when I said I want to give it to Mrs. Oh, shit.
Hello, and welcome to this week's...
What does the fox say?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, man?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
that.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world.
It sounds like she should take the next.
Take a boat,
I know. If you drink the water, it makes the frogs gay.
we'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of the
I'm coming up with a rap name, The Shot, and Little Booster.
explanation.
Pray to the Fauci angels. You get them at DrDef.com.
Simply look around and view anything you want to do. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, it is he, it is me, Etep Wakuyan, in the place to be reviews right here with all of yous. Yes, we are back Monday night going in raw. Yeah, you see me, baby. Based Kyle. Right here, episode number 178. I'm going back to that. Fuck it. We got a great show planned for you this evening, and we got a whole bunch of Kyle Rittenhouse pictures. Hashtag free Kyle Rittenhouse. There, I fucking said it, and I don't even care there. But first, before we get into all the goodness and the fun we have for you this evening, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, we don't have to worry about them guys anymore because House got rid of one of those fellas that fucks with children of all ages. Well, underages. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he gone. But let me introduce to you someone who ain't gone. He's here. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother from another mother, my co-host, Mr. Tony Tonebinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. Tony, ToneDef rocking with you. We're going in raw, the place to be reviews, and just remember, if I'm bombing on you, you don't have the right to defend yourself. Well, first off, what are your politics?
Yeah, then you have the right to defend yourself, right? Maybe if they align with our narrative.
How can these people, they call Kyle Rittenhouse crocodile tears, but then they believe Jussie Smollett?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I love it. Welcome, brother. Welcome. That goddamn, you're getting miles out of that fucking picture, and I mean miles, out of it. That is fucking greatness. It makes it even better because Littlefinger's face is in color and you're in black and white. Oh,
as
shit.
Opposed to Don Cheadle's. Oh.
Let me take it over. The assistant regional manager for the stream gets killed in under 20 minutes. The Red Gaze.
Absolutely no right to defend yourself. Put up your dukes. Put them up. Fight that mob, you little bitch.
Oh, the dumbass prosecutor looks like Fauci's son. Oh my god. Okay, so I got a Fauci story. We'll keep that though. Welcome, Red. Thank you, brother, for being here. And in case you're wondering, if you have any acumen and knowledge of firearms, two things you never do: point a weapon at people you don't, or persons you don't intend to shoot and kill, and B, have your finger on the trigger like Littlefinger does there. But it's his little finger. Is it really dangerous if it's Littlefinger?
Everything's little about this bitch.
Except he wears he has the hairstyle of like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, he's got that little swoosh from like all the teen idols, back in the day.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's still trying to live his dream, but he doesn't realize he's a fucking dork.
Back street, back. All right.
Right. Dun, 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 ch, dun, 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 ch. Oh my God, I'm pointing the AR dun, 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 at the jury. They're unarmed.
Who's your
Much
favorite new kid? Call me Joey.
And speaking of our wonderful panel of regulars on Monday nights, we got Mr. Vinnie Rittenhouse. I mean Vinnieart.
I think this face just says it all. He's like, how could he be pointing that gun at the jury like that? They didn't point a gun at him first. Listen, what I do is I shoot white pedos, not black people.
And you know they never raised an eye to all the black-owned businesses that were getting burned down that night.
Yeah,
you know, but pay no attention to that. You know, those they
No.
were there was a lot of black-owned businesses that got torched that night by white people.
My favorite is during the trial that the pedo that he murdered or whatever he took out. Again, give this kid a badge and a parade, do something for him. That piece of shit earlier in the night, he's with BLM, right? He's sitting there yelling the N-word at someone.
Yep. Shoot me, blank. Shoot me, blank.
Over
shoot
and
me,
over
blank.
and over again. Yeah, he's there for BLM. Sure he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Who's
Who's the white supremacist again?
You don't get a pass to say that just because you're yelling at some other kid to shoot you because you think you're on the righteous side. It doesn't work that way. Nano Reaper says he doesn't even shoulder his rifle properly.
That's because he's never held one before.
No, he's never. He's one of those ones that I'm afraid of the scary black guns. I'm afraid of them. Okay, all right. I'll take based Kyle off. We'll go back to the number. But
all the guy did was pull shit out in the street and light it on fire continuously throughout the night. You know, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
You know, and this is the thing. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I have a criminal justice degree, but it's in corrections. It's obviously not in criminal law and I'm not a trial lawyer. My whole family's cops. You know, I have a tremendous amount of respect for law enforcement. This kid is not a fucking criminal. This kid is not a fucking criminal. He's not. Of all the things he is, a criminal is not one of them. I just asked my wife, I'm like, can we adopt him?
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, can we adopt him? AR-15, awesome. Rittenhouse 15.
You're only saying that because you know in the next couple of years he's going to be a multi-millionaire.
I like this kid. Don't you if you're Antifa, don't look if you're Antifa. It's okay to torch black-owned businesses if it's in the name of black social justice, right? Excuse me. All right, so if my voice starts to go a little bit tonight, guys, I have a cold. I told the guys before I came on the air because I was a little bit nervous. I was a little frustrated. A little grace. I had to take another test for the COOF, negative, so we're good there. But yeah, so I have a little bit of a cold. Nothing to worry about though. I'm all right.
His anus is only a little bit bruised from the cotton swabs, just a little bit.
As I drink my black cherry tea, yes, I'll agree with you. It's very soothing with a shot of brandy in it. I'm not going to lie. But we do.
Brandy, and why did you shoot her?
Well,
apparently Brandy has a black cherry.
She hit me with a skateboard and then yelled, "Shoot me, shoot!" And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'll allow
she meant
it.
with your dick.
Oh,
oops.
Whoops. So, all right. So let me acknowledge this chat real quick before the stream really gets struck down. Keely Chow's in the house. The Phantom Menace Ultron. There are no strings on me. There you go. I don't know why I went with that voice. I went with a great. So Keely, there you go. Awesome one.
Who was squeezing the grapes?
Teach me the way. Somebody just swung a fucking bag of sand under the chair and hit me with a grundle. I don't know. Super fan.
No, that was a bag full of shit from the mental institution.
Yeah, right. There were just papers. There were just papers in the bag. There was nothing. There was papers in the water bottle and some shampoo.
If you ask me, they look like hospital papers.
Manliness and motivation. What's up, brother? He should be sentenced to public service. He's already shown an aptitude. Yes. Yes. Nano Reaper's in the house. Glinzer's in the house. Right? We said awesome one. He said, hey, Kyle. This is the only time we won't call Kyle a dirty Jew. Clone Geeks in the house. The Alec Baldwin story. The cinematographer for Rust needed an AR-15. Says Glinzer.
Why isn't Baldwin been arrested or anything yet? A little weird, right?
Right?
Not in today's world.
No,
it's perfectly normal.
No, not in clown world. You of all people should know that, Tony. You are the clown world.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage, JP7, buddy. Let's enjoy the show while we can. It's one of those nights. You're right. You are right. You are right, Johnny Cage, and welcome, sir. Clone Geeks in the house. Tina Bojan's in the house. What is going on? Welcome, miss. Welcome. Brightest day. Hail to you, my fellow rogue. Hail, brightest day. Jay Lee's in the house. There's a name we haven't seen in a while. What's up, Jay Lee? Welcome. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see who else we got up in here. That's it. That's it. Going up to the top. And yet here we are. All right. So there's Red Gaze's channel right there. Anybody seen Kyle? Oh, he's around. Planet Towboard TV's in the house. Howdy. Hello. Welcome.
Hail, brother.
Welcome. One and all. We've got a wonderful show here with topics, I promise. But you know what we do. It's Monday. We got to start with our normal Monday. What do we do to kick off? Nicolas Cage. Let's get some Nicolas Cage going up in his.
I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! You, me, do you act like me? The goddamn contract is somewhere in the goddamn fucking files!
Agreed.
He knows it. He knows what that contract is.
Somebody found the contract. Look, he's pointing at it right now. My avatar.
I was gonna say, was it in was it in the pedo's bag when he left the hospital? Was it in his bag of fucking papers?
Bag of tricks.
It's a bag of Legos.
You got beat. That just reminds me of was that ICP song. It's like me and Crow walking down the street holding a bag of bricks, spitting it, cussing it, holding our dicks and pressing them dirty ass sewer chicks. I don't know. That's some ICP for you.
Close, but he uses the Legos to lure kids into the van.
Probably.
Damn, just like Biden.
Oh, I love it. And thank you,
Vinny. That was over the top. We all know Biden's too old for that now. He has someone do it for him.
Right?
That's true.
It's a Kamala's for.
Oh, that shit rag.
Kamala, the Ugandan giant. Here we are, domestic weekend number 46, closing in on the end of the year rapidly. November 12th through the 14th, 2021, and it was opening day of rifle season here in Michigan. And no, I did not get to shoot a deer today. Big props to my 6-year-old son. He lasted 45 minutes in the deer blind this morning.
Sweet.
And to his credit, he was up at 6 a.m. with me. That's normally the time he gets up for school anyway. And I was dressed and ready to go. Marched right out there. And when we had the heater on and when the flies started to wake up in the blind, a few wasps, he was like, Daddy, I'm scared. I'm like, okay, buddy, we can go to the house. I took him back up and I came out, sat there, watched Avenging Force, took a nap and came in. So, yeah. There was no deer to be had this morning anyway. There was no tracks or anything, so I didn't miss much. But speaking of... Well, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it happens.
Yep.
Climate change. That's it.
It was the climate change.
That is the answer to all of our woes.
I blame Man Bear Pig. It was all
cereal. I'm cereal.
I'm super duper cereal, you guys. Oh God. All right. So domestic box office weekend 46. Number one at the box office this weekend, The Eternals, down 62. That's been adjusted. Initially this morning it was 61%. Now it's almost, we're up to 62.3. 26,850,000 for a total Domestic 118, 162 international, 280 worldwide.
That's too much.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's still got about 200 million until it breaks even though.
Still
This
too
movie
much.
was hard to fucking watch, man.
And Tony, your review was fucking fire.
Thank you.
It was fucking. If you haven't watched his review yet of the Eternals, you're missing out. It was fucking great, and it was spot on. Like every word of it was spot on, dude. You hit the nails, hit all the beats.
Like, I feel weird saying thank you because I don't want to make that. I want to make a review where I'm praising it. And fucking Marvel, everyone thought they were done after Endgame, but Kevin Feige's proven them wrong. Like, I don't like to not be entertained. I like to be into shit and geek out on shit.
Well, that's why tonight we're going to talk about what Marvel movies are top 10s. We're going to talk about that after we get done bashing on Disney Plus Day. What's up, JM 2021? Hail, brother. Welcome.
Nothing looked good.
No.
Plus Day.
No, spoil. We'll trust me. We'll have time to shit all over that. We'll have time to shit all over that. What's up, JM 2021? It says the radical, diabolical mainstream media are smearing this boy Kyle so negatively, it's disgusting. You know, and that's Kyle Etep House. That's my man. Yeah, like I said, man, they're trying to say he's a racist. I'm like, what did he do? He was defending black-owned businesses. While the white people were burning them down. In the name of what? Like, I don't get it.
Because they wrap it up in racial tension, so then they can go attack two-way.
I don't understand.
Which, again, it's fucking hilarious. There were no black people involved in the shootings whatsoever. This is all white-on-white crime, and they keep saying, "Oh, it's white privilege. He's a white supremacist." Blah 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 blah.
Kingo's not happy.
The Bollywood dance.
The fact that they finally care about borders.
Yeah, right. Hey, that's the thing. Is like mistake lines. It's like, but I thought you people said borders were racist.
Oh my god, and they're still running with that shit. Still.
Yeah. It's like no, that's out. You can't bring that into it. It's out.
Everyone was like busy watching this instead of going to the movies this past week.
Mainstream.
I love it. He's like, I was protecting my community. Your community. You live elsewhere. Blah blah blah. My dad lives here. And they couldn't say anything.
Yeah, like, and he's only 20 minutes away. I mean,
it's because their fucking brains are like Nicolas Cage in those clips before this segment. Like, you're like, here's some facts, and they're like, me, you, me. You're a racist. You're a racist. You're a racist.
Glinzer, mainstream media about Kyle, young man, young adult, etc. Mainstream media about Trayvon Martin, child.
Oh yeah, that's the best. I love everywhere they're just showing baby pictures of that guy. Not when he's all tattooed up in the face and everything. But wait, what about more currently? There's that black kid who shot 4 people. Kyle shot 3.
And he got let out on like $25,000 bail.
Yeah, black privilege.
That was just kids being kids.
Was $1 million.
That was just kids being kids. Black Rose Comics.
Was an angel.
He was an innocent angel or a gentle giant. There's your two defenses.
He'll be dancing behind Beyonce at the Super Bowl.
Oh God! Oh wait, Glinzer, mainstream media. Kyle parachuted from an Apache helicopter with 2 machine guns and a flamethrower.
Dude, I think it was either MS. I think it was MSN. There was one of the news anchors goes, he was spraying the crowd with 60 rounds. What?
He never fired one round that wasn't meant for a target.
Exactly.
Excuse me, you dumb whore. You were watching The Expendables. That was not footage.
Yeah, right. She was watching a Chuck Norris movie.
I'm picturing Kyle like parachuting out of a helicopter with beard stubble and a cigar now, just spraying the crowd, saying, "Relax, I'm an EMT."
Anybody needs medical?
Grenades.
I got your medical, motherfucker.
Tony, there's our next skit right there. Kyle Rittenhouse behind enemy lines. He comes in. No. He comes
across
in,
state lines.
Across Kyle Rittenhouse, across state lines. He drops. No, check this out though. He drops out of fucking Airwolf. And wait. Not only does he drop out of Airwolf with like twin M60s with grenade launchers, he lands perfectly in the open T-top of Knight Rider and just keeps shooting while Kit fucking goes, look, Kyle, there's some more pedos. Ba, 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 ba. Use your white privilege spray, Kyle. Ba, 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 ba.
Wait. I got one to up it. Make it have it be made by Disney, and you do the elephant drop with him.
Operation Kylebo drop. Awesome one says Kylebo.
If it was made by Disney, Rosenbaum would be jumping on a grenade like Captain America. Go!
I would say they'd race swap Kyle, but he's the perfect race to demonize. All right, we got to get back to the box office here.
Rosenbaum's a ginger.
He is.
Kyle,
They got to race swap. Rosenbaum's got to be. They got to make Rosenbaum a black Jew. He's going to be
Zendaya.
He's going to be Rosenrod Carew.
You've got to do better.
No, they're gonna CGI Sammy Davis Jr. into it. Yeah, baby. Where's my yarmulke?
Sammy Davis, I love it.
He said
Almost.
Jew.
Oh Jesus! Clifford the Big Red Dog in at number 2. And what's funny is Dune 5.5 million, down 28%. All right, but Clifford the Big Red Dog had a pretty good opener.
I'd say so.
Only 10 million behind Eternals in its second week. You have a Clifford the Big Red Dog, and then Dune, which is at where are we at here? 93. How is this not over 100 million domestic yet?
That's fucking sad.
It is.
But it's on HBO also. So
That's part of the problem with it, you know. Yeah. It's a great movie, and I'm glad the sequel got greenlit already.
Yeah. And Clifford, like for a kids movie, didn't look too bad. I saw the trailer. I think when I went to see the Eternals, I didn't realize Clifford was out already, but that looked all right. Looked like it had heart.
Yeah, it didn't. No, it didn't look bad. I did. I saw the
Those were
trailer.
some good books.
Yeah.
Sounds better than Captain Cardboard.
Oh, anything's better than that.
Big Red Dog. How could it not be better?
Right? Number 4, No Time to Die, which is at 708 million worldwide. But it's all, look at it, it's all international.
Fuck you, Britain.
It's all international.
Where's the time profit? Somebody needs to kick his ass.
But what is it even? Another 200 million to break even?
It needed about 900 million to break even, I think it was.
Okay, so they're about 200.
Yeah, they're about 200 away. I don't know if it's got how many weeks. Let me go back and look here. No, it's
like
6
all they
weeks.
need. All they need is that theme song, and they get boners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the problem.
Shitting the bed, man. That sucks.
Glinzer, No Time to Die. That is exactly what Kyle said. Venom, Let There Be Carnage, number 4. That's at 441 million worldwide. And it still had a better opening than the Eternals at $90 million. So there's
I'm surprised that's doing better than Dune worldwide.
Yeah.
I am too. I really am. That's let's see. Hail Chris Fisk. He's in the chat. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Oh, Chris.
Time Prophet, save us. No, tell him to stop going to see Bond. He's gone to see it like
tell him to get his people.
Him and his people have gone to see that way too much. Yeah, tell him to stop.
It's representation.
British. It's British representation. Hey, if you don't stop going to see that movie, we're gonna throw your tea in the fucking harbor again.
Yeah, we'll just come over there and fuck your tea up.
Yep.
Shame. We're gonna make you walk the streets naked while we throw food at you.
Shame.
And we're gonna make you ride bitch on that scooter too.
Yep. Ron's Gone Wrong, number 6, 2.1 million. Belfast in its first week, 1.7 million.
Real quick, what did Ron's Gone Wrong do domestically?
That is at.
I thought that was going to do pretty decent.
20 million domestic, 32 worldwide, 53 total.
Animation's expensive too.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is that probably costs a little bit to make.
But it costs Fox.
Yeah. 8, The French Dispatch at 1.7 million. Spencer at number 9. They made a movie about Spencer Bakuli from Bounding into Comics. Good for him.
Yeah, these are movies I've never heard of.
No, wait. During the Christmas holidays with the royal family at Sandringham Estate in Norfolk, England, Diana. Oh, it's about Princess Di that lived up to her name. Struggling with mental health problems, decides to end her decades-long marriage to inbred fuck Prince Charles with his buck teeth.
Too soon.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
Spoken. They prefer Bond over Die.
Right.
Ugh.
I want to see this Antlers.
So do I. I still haven't seen that yet.
Nope, I haven't either. Yeah, this looks, and the reviews of it seem to be pretty good. It's like a new, a new mythos kind of new horror, which is cool. I like to see that, especially in the horror genre. 14 million worldwide. Damn, I wonder what the budget was on this. It's Searchlight. The budget couldn't have been that much. But yeah, so that's the top 10 at the box office this weekend. No real big surprises there. I mean, for me anyway.
I've never even heard of 11. I know it's the top 10. Oh, Halloween Kills. I thought it said Halloween Kids. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't heard of half of these movies.
Yeah, it's chibi Michael Myers.
Well, I haven't seen number 11. Fuck that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris tried to watch Sham-Chi and he couldn't get through all the subtitled BS at that film.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna put it on his background, and like 2 minutes in, and I'm seeing this really shitty wire work. What the fuck am I watching? And then they got up to the scene where it's, I guess, the young his father all in white and the mother having a dance fight.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, it was that. Dude, they had so many flashback sequences in that movie that were like, you could have cut 30 to 30 minutes of that easily, of that movie out and tighten it up a little bit. What's up? Orville Nation is in the house. He says, "Etap." PJ, what's going on, man? Welcome. Good to see that name showing up in the chat.
Yeah.
Clone Geek says, watch Shang-Chi in name only. It was okay. Needed more Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
That probably would have made it better.
Probably.
Shang-Chi.
He's good acting. I gotta say, my hat goes off to Marvel. This is the second movie in so many years that I had to walk out on. I could not watch. So, bravo.
What was the first?
Bombs. It was Captain Cardboard.
Oh, that movie was horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Honestly, I thought Eternals was worse.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. Eternals is still. Wait, hang on. Let me go back. I want to double check.
Where's your list? Because I didn't.
Right here. No, I still have Captain Marvel as number 1. Eternals is number 2. But like I said, I gave Captain Marvel like a 5.5. Eternals was like a 5.7. It was, and Shang-Chi was 3rd. So it's like, and I got called racist for that earlier.
And this is out of 100.
Yeah, might as well be. Might as well be out of a fucking million.
Captain Marvel was like insulting to me, but Eternals destroys all that comes before it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just. But hey, at least Iron Fist is Asian now, right?
Oh.
So we can get back. To the stereotypes that only Asians know karate.
But not all Asians know karate.
It depends. Do they count as white this week?
Well, we're cross pollinating that. We're not sure yet. We're not sure.
We were still talking about Captain Cardboard for a second. I saw the funniest meme where it was 2 asses next to one another, and one was super flat, and the other one was like a bubble butt. The super flat one said Captain Marvel on it, and then the other one said America's ass, Captain America, the bubble butt, and then underneath was, is that some kind of personal attack?
Oh God! Awesome one says Iron Fist is Brie's girlfriend.
Oh damn!
Oh, that's just.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
Yep, that exactly.
I think it is.
By the way, yeah, see,
He's
I
angry.
did. I found the photo of Montel Williams and Kamala Harris.
Oh, let's see it.
Yeah, you can pull it up.
I'll allow it. I want to see it. Manliness.
Right there. It's right in front of you, Ted.
Kevin Spacey likes an Iron Fist. There it is. Holy shit! I didn't
Yeah, you can blow me up.
That's heels up Harris.
Yep.
Jesus, it looks like that's Montel. He's got the tracksuit on too.
He's like, I just did this one in the ass and then in the mouth, in that order.
She's like Az always says, "Fuck my ass, mouth, and tits." Montel's like, "Challenge accepted, baby."
And then kicked it on down the road.
Did you get your cash advance from Money Mutual?
It's like, America, this is Kamala Harris. Remember that name.
Just remember, I had a dick in that.
Oh God. All right. Well, that's that was box office breakdown, and now let's do. Let's see. We're gonna go into just the tip. No, I'm just kidding. It's just the headlines.
Kick your fucking ass! I want you off the fucking set!
It's not my Luke Skywalker.
Hey, no, don't just be sorry. Please, for 1 fucking second.
Who is
Here
Luke
we
Skywalker?
Bill Clinton fisted Sully Jesse Raphael.
Oof. Oof.
With Hillary's hands.
Heels up Harris. She's taking more knees than NFL players. Oof.
In the face.
Probably true.
Camel toe the ATM VP. Chewbacca's best team up wasn't with Han Solo. This is a headline from Screen Rant. It turns out it was Maz Kanata. It was me, Han. It was Maz Kanata all along.
That's a lie. It was with my princess. That Chewbacca, you hairy son of a bitch. He's going down next, right after Kathleen.
On who?
Yeah, on who though?
On your mom, of course.
Wow.
That's his best team up then.
I would say that would be his best team up. Hail author Stephen Walton. What's going on, brother? Johnny Cage. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, I'll let me see. It's here somewhere. I'll play it for you. Let me find it. I'll play it for you because that one's always fun. Here you go.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
That does crack me up every time.
I wish I looked that good after my second stroke.
So old Butthole Eyes was Chewie's best team up. It wasn't Han Solo. Okay. All right. So fair enough, right?
I'm good. Wait a minute. Can we do just the headlines on this? I need an explanation.
Who's Maz?
Right. Maz Kanata is the butthole-eyed bitch that Lupita Nyong'o from Black Panther played.
That little orange turd that they thought would be the new Yoda, but nobody gave a fuck about.
Right.
Wait. There's no way Chewie was banging midgets.
I disagree with that. He got pretty friendly with some of those Ewoks.
Yeah.
He wanted to eat them.
I would say he probably ate them.
Out.
Didn't he have a wife and kid? Didn't they introduce that in the holiday special?
Was it Ichibaka, his kid? But Itchy was too busy fapping to who was that? Aretha Franklin?
His kid was Kylo Ren. I told you, he banged my princess.
So,
what's up, Tommy? Hail, brother.
Hail, Tommy.
Ewoks are waist level. So awesome.
Exactly.
Not to him.
Chewie's pretty tall.
Yeah, Chewie is tall. Normally, I wouldn't say Chewbacca was taking fellatio from Ewoks, but
that's not the case here.
Yeah, we all know. Well, what happens
on
Endor stays on Endor.
I mean, at least he's not gay.
Well,
right.
I'm just like, it's nice to have one hetero male in the fucking Star Wars universe, even if he's fucking a turnip.
It's not gay unless you're taking it, Tony.
Right? Unless you take that turnip, you're fine. Parrothead, purveyor of memes, says, Harrison, did you catch anything from the Ewoks?
Just their moms.
You got to catch them all.
Also quite hairy.
Catch them all.
Harrison is a mom collector.
Oh, Jesus,
Listen,
Glinzer.
I could find anything with a hole as long as it's covered in hair.
Oh, Glinzer's got a point there.
Damn, you can't spell Etepwakuyan without Ewok. Glinzer, stop pulling that thread.
Nailed it.
That's what we call death by snoo snoo. Oh no. What happens on Endor winds up in somebody's pants. Chewbacca
Chewie doesn't wear pants.
Right? Chewbacca loves some Walton.
And Walton loves Endor, that's for damn sure.
All those trees. Because he chews Barca. Oh, I love this chat. You guys fucking rock. You guys are awesome. We're up to 21 likes and 1 dislike on the stream. Monetize your haters, like Young Ripper says. And that's what we do.
I thought they were getting rid of the dislike button, or it won't show up anymore.
Well, I'm white, so they're just going to leave it up.
Oh,
they're just like, but I'm Jewish, so I guess I could like say it's anti-Semitism, but they'd be like, no, that's okay. We'll allow it. Susan's like, well, Susan's Polish, and she's like, we'll allow it. I'm like, hey, bitch.
We're gonna keep representing then. Here's the vice president, soon to be president, with her old lover, Montel Williams. See, right. We're okay, you two.
One of many.
One of yeah.
Say that again.
She
banged more than Chewie at that Endor party.
Yeah, I love, all those pilots, all the fighter pilots are like, dude, there's Ewoks here. Why can't there be some coups here? Like what? I just got done winning a war. I want to go get laid. I don't want to like hang out with a bunch of Ewoks and like
exactly
yub nub. Like, nah, man, I was flying a Y-wing, bitch.
Can somebody do us a favor and for Kyle, make a meme with him and the Han Solo who shot first. Please, somebody do that.
Put fucking was it Rosenbaum on Greedo?
I'm pretty sure Lando shot first into the Millennium Falcon.
Oh yeah, he did. That's canon. This
is true. I had to clean it out. I was like, this is disgusting. Buckets full of dried up jizz. It was. Ugh. Lando, you're a creep.
He says you're almost close to mine. I am close, Orville. PJ, I am close, brother. I am. We're getting there. Never barking up the wrong tree with a Walton joke, says Tommy.
Indeed.
It's a slow turnover of removal, right? They don't care. All right, I'll check the DMs. Let's see here. Chris Fisk says, ETAP, we get the worst of both words. We're white. Then it's time to dump on whites, but the Yahtzees hate us too. It's a sandwich of suck sometimes. Right? They're just like, look, we can let people hate on you. It's all right. It's fashionable these days. And you're like, oh God, Walton's favorite game is Rings Around the Tree Trunk. So he must, and this is a reference not many people are going to get. So Steven must really like that Tony Orlando song, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Wasn't that Tony Orlando? No, not Tony Orlando. Was it? No.
I know the
Nobody
song.
knows ETAP.
That's a fucking real. It's a song though. It's a song. I think it might be Tony Orlando. I'm not sure. I saw Chipmunk today. It was exciting. I know.
Chipmunks are always exciting. I get one on my porch back sometimes. He loves to run around and act a fucking fool.
They used to walk
great Christmas songs. Sorry. Go ahead.
They do. Right before shooting, Kyle should have said, "I'm here, Huckleberry." Belle would even bang an Ewok because they're cute, hairy little beast. Yes, he probably would.
Yellow Belle's ribbon, a slut.
Yeah. Was it Tony Orlando, awesome one that sings that? Somebody's got to know. Somebody's got to know.
Manliness and Motivation says it was Tony Orlando.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm right. I'm so fucking Caucasian, it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. Our second headline. Prey star Amber Midthunder is proud and excited to join the Predator franchise.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
That's a paycheck.
Right?
Right.
This
I'd be
is
proud to join it. How much do I get?
Yeah. Well, okay. So this is the thing. I didn't see a newer DM from you, PJ. I got the last one that we sent back and forth was me responding to you.
Wasn't that Nano Reaper that said check DMs?
Was it Nano? Oh, I thought it was PJ. Oh, I read it wrong. Okay. Yeah, here it is right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to share a picture of this after we're done with this article. We're done talking about this because Nano Reaper, I didn't get a deer, so he shared a picture of the elk he got this weekend. So
nice.
rubbing that one.
Rubbing it right in your face.
He's got much better hunting out where he is, in both states.
Here comes the excuses.
Look,
Montel's got some good hunting skills. Look at this pig that he captured.
Wild boar.
That's a wild. I was gonna say that's a wild hog he caught right there. Oh God, this is Chris Hansen's Predator franchise.
It'd probably be more entertaining.
Oh shit.
Oh God, the Nashville Predators. Damn it, Keely Chow. I would be proud and excited if Brie Larson was a Predator. So Amber Midthunder is joining this. So she is going to protect her tribe. This young Native American woman, or as Cartman said, she's a young naive American. Amber Midthunder will lead prey as Comanche warrior who must fight to survive against a predator.
Listen, you had the equivalent of fucking Chief Thunder in the first Predator film, and he couldn't take the Predator. What's this little bitch gonna do?
That's my point is she's like 17 and she's gonna do what a team of fully armed commandos and all those people in Predator 2 couldn't do until Danny Glover did it. Yeah, there's good bird hunting here. You're right, Nano. That is one thing that's good here is a bird hunting. But yeah, this movie's I can't wait to review this because it's
and by the way, you want to talk about representation? I mean, the first Predator was chock full of it.
Yeah, that cast was diverse as fuck, and not once did you fucking look at it and be like, this doesn't seem organic.
Yeah, not once did you hear any white man complain. You know why? Because it's not about racism. It's about your own fucking stupidity.
Exactly. Yep. And who was the first one out of the group that died? A white man.
Yep. Oh, look at this. Tommy the guinea pig. Yeah, they stole that premise. They did. They absolutely did. Glinzer, Amber Heard, and Amber Midthunder and defecators versus predators.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
literally.
Biden's fighting the Predator?
I got my diaper. I'm going to throw my diaper at him.
Come on, man. I shit myself.
I always throw my diaper at imaginary people all over the White House. That's why it's called the Brown House.
Bow and arrow takes down a galaxy-wide hunter. Yeah, right? Like, yeah, you like, okay, so remember Gary Busey's team of fucking, like, guys in Predator 2 with all their infrared and all that shit?
I just think anytime I think of Gary Busey, I just laugh. His fucking face.
It's me, Gary Busey. I just did some coke and I'm seeing things.
Hail Felix Haas. Hail, brother. Welcome.
Hail Felix.
Chris Fisk says, I'm so tired of this strong female action hero. It's just not believable anymore. Not unless it's Cynthia Rothrock, who will be referenced in this season's Cobra Kai premiere, which I'm happy about. Because if y'all don't know who Cynthia Rothrock is, you're probably one of the people that, these people that say there was never any strong action. It's like Cynthia Rothrock was beating men in legit karate competitions.
Oh, yeah.
Back before there was women's karate and martial arts tournaments, she's bad to this day. She's bad as fuck. She's like 62. Like, I follow her on Instagram. She's still hot as hell too.
Well, my guest last night, my good friend of mine, Grandmaster Bram Frank was talking about her as well. She is a fucking true badass, and she still looks incredible.
Oh, dude, she's amazing. This show with Amber Midthunder is going to be horrible. I got nothing against her. She's a pretty young lady. I've never seen her in anything, but this looks bad.
Well, it's just stupid. Okay, I mean, you take the Predators, but what are they basically? Like, I mean, they any hunting tactic that Native Americans had pinned down, like the fucking Predators can do it, and they can do it 100 fucking times better. They have the resources, they have the skill, they have the size, they have the strength. They're just fucking monsters. They're stealth monsters. I mean, what the fuck? What are they? Come on, totally unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. And she's a small female, so she's going to do it with a bow of around 50 pound draw weight. Yeah, which doesn't give her much oomph behind it. Let's see. Hell yeah.
I'll give her some oomph behind her.
She was the inspiration. She was the inspiration for the Sonya Blade in the first Mortal Kombat. They should have had Cynthia Rothrock play her because she was still in her prime then.
Oh, yeah. That would have been great.
I forgot. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel. Female predator sounds like another woke dumpster fire waiting to burst out. Oh yeah, it's going to. It's going to. Prey video game has a Native American. I was not aware that was a video game. Let me hang on. Let me jump over here. I'm going to show you this. I want to show you this picture that Nano Reaper sent me because this is a nice size elk. Look at this thing. Hang on. Let me share this here. We'll share Nano. Where did you shoot this one, Nano? Did you get this into your house or at the other property you told me about? Because this is a nice deer. Now it's not loading. With the Funkin' Wangles. That's a shame. Hang on. Let me refresh it, see if it'll
Watch
load.
your funkin' language.
It's not. What the hell? The picture's not loading now. Well, that sucks. It was gore. It's a big rack on this thing. Let's see. Hang on. Let me.
You're looking at this pig again next to Montel? Sorry.
Damn it. She does have a nice rack, but yeah.
Try opening it in a new tab.
Okay. Let me do this here. Yeah, I'll do that because I really want to show this picture, because this is cool.
And it looked like it might have been doxing some porn you guys have been sharing.
No, it was the mind. It's an article from the New York Post that says mind-blowing truth about why women's underwear have bows on them.
Right, you only read the articles. We get it.
Oh wait, I'd like to know more about that story. Pull up that article.
He shot that one in South Dakota.
Just the headlines.
Just the headlines.
Right.
Oh, Jen Psaki's back, by the way. I guess she got over her Bell's palsy and her COVID.
Has Gavin Newsom got over his Bell's palsy yet? Or is that still just a rumor from Doomcock?
They both look extra pale.
Is that another Doomcock rumor?
I figured Jen Psaki was just the latest casualty in the taking out gingers for black females.
Yeah, because they replaced her with a black woman. I was like,
that little black Raggedy Ann doll there. She did a horrible job.
I was waiting for her just to get an attitude at one point because she was getting pissed. It's like I'm waiting for it. I'm like, just call him, just be like, listen, motherfuckers. I was waiting for it. I was like, she's gonna, because you look at Jen Psaki when she talks to Peter Ducey, and you know she wants shut the fuck up. You know she wants to. Motherfucker. She's such a fucking heifer. I can't stand that bitch. Chris Fisk says Gavin Newsom does have Bell's palsy.
He's the fresh prince. On Paul's palsy.
Newsom is waiting for his iron fist. Is that I told my wife, I was like, hey, you and Gavin Newsom both got the 2 doses of Moderna. I'm like, you better not have happy face like Jim Ross.
You should stick their arms. Their arms together, see if they stick.
Yeah. No, he did one worse. He got the J&J, then he got the Modernas.
That's right. He mixed them. What about? He says Gavin has no balls. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Never mix poisons.
Skank Mala with Montel.
That's right.
Hail Pale Rider. What's up, bro?
Montel,
isn't it cum Allah?
It is cum Allah.
He's like, he goes, well, Kamala, it's 2 in the stink, 1 in the pink, and then I'll urinate on her face.
Speaking of that, did you guys hear about that band where that girl pissed on that guy's face?
Yes.
That was kind of gross but hilarious.
What a cuck. Like, who lets a bitch do that to him? Like,
that guy. He was very proud of himself, too.
Fucking R. Kelly party. I said, Chris, you drink piss. Damn, man.
Kind of guy to call you an incel for not going to see Captain Marvel twice.
Right.
Look how much of a man I am. I'll let this intersectional feminist fucking side-shaved purple-haired bitch piss in my face on stage to show how much of an ally. You go right ahead and do that, bro. I'll be right over here saying, fuck Captain Marvel. You go ahead. King goes, that's problematic, you white devil. Shut up, Kingo. No, seriously, Kingo's here. He's just making a guy. Hey, look at me. When Trey got this, he was like, he looked at it, he goes, who is this? I'm like, it's Kingo from the Eternals. Oh. Just, oh.
Do you have any Iron Man?
No, but I have War Machine.
You know what
We're
you should've
progressive
done?
around here.
You should have pulled up that show. I think it's on HBO, Silicon Valley. You go. You see this guy here, this Indian? That's who this is. Just like that. It was. Wait a minute. He's actually Pakistani.
Yeah. Right. Hey, we care about representation, but we're gonna fucking have a Pakistani playing Indian, right? That's just like casting me to play Malcolm X. It doesn't matter. Nobody will notice. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on. I don't know. I said that the other day for some reason. I was like, is anybody gonna get this right? I don't think they will. Marvel could for me it's more of a How High reference than it is, Malcolm X. It really is, because I fucking love when Method Man does that. Or no, it's Redman says it that fucking, oh god. Marvel confirms its new Iron Fist is an Asian superhero. Marvel's mysterious new Iron Fist will be an Asian superhero in an effort to push past the quote unquote complicated legacy associated with Danny Rand.
It's like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's pointing. Disney saw snake eyes. Yep.
Well, this is also done by a horrible, disgusting person. The writer of this is an Asian female who literally said she's going to destroy all of Stan Lee's legacy and projects as much as she possibly could. This is a pile of shit of a person.
Yeah, no respect for the fucking the people that are greater than her, that came before her, that have much more talent and creativity. What about is only Asians do martial arts, bigots, right?
Yeah. Well, she's
Not
a
true.
What do you expect?
Watch my stream from last night.
Oh my god, the earring came out of her like a cat spraying on the furniture, or an old dude with prostate problems.
Yeah, but he had to go black market for that shit, Vinny.
That's how Nick Fury should have lost his eye.
Getting pissed on.
Yeah.
By Brie Larson.
like a fire hose.
That would have been better than the cat.
What is this sick shit that you guys are watching?
It was a fucking video. I didn't see a video. I saw it was a still.
It's not something we can show on YouTube.
No.
Thank
Nope.
God.
Nope. Not even a little bit. Complicated. That's a dog whistle. They're racist against Danny Rand. Dog whistle, says Glinzer. Chris Fisk, since I'm only part Asian, does that mean I can't ever get a black belt? The fact that you are Asian and you want a black belt makes you racist. You have to have a yellow belt, apparently. I'm waiting for him to say that next. It's going to happen. Watch. If only Asians can do martial arts, they're going to say something else totally offensive and be like, "No, this is just the way it is, you bigots." And we're going to be like, "Wait a minute."
That's why I like Bruce Lee. He goes, "I only wear a belt to pull up my pants." That's it.
Yeah. See, Chris's belt is going to have to look like a perforation. I'm sorry, Chris.
That was some heavy flow. Yes, it was. Awesome one. Iron Fist should be Iron Brie. Oh God. Nick's Flurries. That's that when he worked at McDonald's.
That's where he should be after that fucking movie.
Oh. Well, he's gonna totally redeem himself in the Secret Invasion TV show. God.
I'm sure he will.
What?
Oh, Glinzer says, and that Mid Thunder chick from the new Predator can only get a red belt.
Oh.
Let me go get my Washington Redskins hat. Hang on.
Play the clip.
I will. Trust me. I will. It's coming.
You've got to do better.
That's racist!
You got a twofer, Glenza. You got a twofer. Didn't a female rocker in the 80s take out her tampon and throw it in the audience?
Most likely.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
was the 80s.
It wasn't a rocker. I believe his name was Howard Stern. Robin.
Bartman!
Isn't this like almost the perfect analogy for communism, though? Because you take someone else's ideas and suddenly they're our ideas and they start fucking changing them up. Then they eventually start resenting the person that added to the pile in the first place. And yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. This is why I write fiction. I can just make some fucked up martial art and call it Dick shooting bow, and there you go. That's my martial art.
Dick
Stay away
Jubone.
from it. Stay away from it, Asians.
Fuck
It-
yeah.
Chris Fisk, maybe they'll start segregating the martial arts next. Only Koreans can do taekwondo. Only Japanese can do karate. Only Chinese can do kung fu.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
What about Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Is that like a systematic racism thing? Like the whole system needs to come down, you know?
The only ones that can do Brazilian jiu-jitsu are those Brazilians and the Jews.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's so confusing.
Well,
That
that
they're
was
just going to
obvious.
shoot them all. They're going to eradicate them.
It's been appropriated.
Next, I'm going to read this in the book. Next, they're going to have black elves in Lord of the Rings.
Wait, they don't already?
I don't think they did.
I thought that was coming.
Santa.
I had a Redskins poster somewhere. I went and bought like three. I went and bought like 3 of the hats. I had 3
Black Elf and Bad Santa was the shit.
Oh yeah, he was fucking Tony. What's his name? Tony something. He's funny. Rex Kwando, Dick Chewbone. I'll buy it. Dick Chewbo. They were showing a chick singer. I just combined the 2 words.
Chinger.
Chick singer on stage stopped, pulled down her pants, and pissed into a fan. Yeah, it was disgusting. Yuri is my only focus now.
As she should
Into a
be.
fan's mouth. Yeah, it was disgusting.
Jeez.
We Jews have a martial arts Krav Maga, judo. Yep, that's what the the one girl that's going to come out with Jennifer Thomas. I think she's specialized. I think she does Krav Maga as well as being like a 3rd degree black belt in jiu-jitsu. So yeah, so we'll have some fun. Communism, the practice of taking the idea that works and mess with it until it doesn't work, and then they blame the creator for the idea failing. That's it. I Iron Fist, the show gets, a lot of hate. I've never watched it. It got a lot of heat. Nobody, out of the Marvel shows, it was one of the, the lesser liked shows.
It wasn't great. I've always kind of liked Iron Fist, but I mean, the show was okay. It was bearable. It wasn't great. I mean, but the comic was kind of the same way. Like, it was hot and cold.
I've never watched a show, never read one of the comics. I did when we were up at the cabin this weekend. I was going through some of my father-in-law. I told you my father-in-law is a huge comic collector, always has been. I was going through a stack of them, and he had. I have to send you guys a cover of a Sergeant Rock comic. It was actually really cool and way ahead of its time, in a good way. And he had a Shang-Chi comic. I was like, holy shit, he has one of these. I'm like, I was just.
I've never seen one. I never remember seeing one in the comic shops. Like, I've never remembered this thing at all.
Yeah,
but apparently it's a thing, I guess.
Oh wait, Chris Fisk. Iron Fist was being shown up by his girlfriend, just like Shang-Chi getting showed up by his sister. Yeah, that was bad. It wasn't a great show, but it was watchable. Talking about Iron Fist. Okay. Well, that does it for the Just the Headlines segment of the program, ladies and gents. But now we get to go into Marvel Mondays. Are we ready to talk some Marvel? Because I just love playing this intro. So here we go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. That intro's the shit. I love that.
Perfect.
I love that. It works so well. And the kazoo, if it wasn't that song, it would literally be the same video with the Curb Your Enthusiasm Frolic kazoo theme over it, because it just matches the tone of Faye's Bore. What about says I'm crying from the beauty. Wait, my parents think that Ben Kingsley talking about Planet of the Apes and Shang-Chi is one of the best scenes put to film.
If I knew he was in it, I would have just fast forward and just watched that scene.
Right. Chef's kiss intro. Thank you, Chris Fisk. So we're here on CNET. All new Marvel shows coming to Disney Plus. Agatha Harkness, X-Men, and more.
Why are we giving Agatha a show?
Right?
They gave Agatha Harkness a spin-off show called like The House of Agatha,
Holy crap. Well, it better be just her doing yoga then.
right? Like,
I don't
rather
think
not-
you'd want to watch that.
I would.
Agatha, the House of Harkness.
The
It'd be
House
better
of-
than anything that they're doing right now.
Oh Jesus, I don't know.
Just give me that downward dog shit.
Right?
Beaten dog.
So
I'll pull him on telling her ass.
plus get a first look at Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel. Oh my God,
Marvel, they could use more of what Star Wars is doing too much of right now. How they constantly focus on the original trilogy time frame and tell little fill-in stories and stuff. This would be the perfect time for Marvel to like do little animated features and stuff about the secret Avengers going around and stopping the Chitauri weapons that Vulture was selling in Spider-Man Homecoming in between Civil War and Infinity War. And they could tell little side stories like that. And it would be interesting to see, at least for now, because they haven't really done much of that yet. Instead, they keep focusing on these just weak-ass concepts.
Tony, stop using your privileged white brain.
Yeah.
right? Well, I mean, look at every project you've got coming out. You've got they're all female. Every single like very fucking. The only one that's not is what, Moon Knight, maybe. I mean,
Not yet.
Yeah. They'll kill him off and just fucking gender swap him.
Yeah. Have they casted a co-lead yet? Because the co-lead will be female and she'll take over the show. You know it.
Just so you know, Glenzer, like Catherine Hahn, that's pretty good casting for Agatha, but that doesn't mean like it's any. I don't know. It's that interesting, I guess. Like
Nobody
even
gives
Moon
a
Knight-
shit.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Wait, Ironmonger and Iron Man felt more of a threat than Thanos at the end of Endgame.
It's like
Right?
that Diego Luna show all over again. Like nobody gives a fuck about Cassian Andor. You know?
Glinzer,
But even
Glinzer
that's more
wins.
interesting than this.
If
The
they
only-
gender swap Moon Knight, they'll have to call it Poon Knight.
The only Ironheart I'm interested in is that Asian porn I recently found out about.
Right? And that predates the fucking Riri Williams character
Yeah,
too.
by years.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, the House of Stolen Ideas, they ripped off of a porno?
Yep.
Yes.
They should be very
Ironheart
proud
is
of
a
themselves.
You hear that, Keely Chow? It's going in reverse.
Oh God, Blood Moon Knight.
Wouldn't that be Blood Moon Week?
Then he called it. That's the MO. Female co-lead upstages the male lead in his own shows. Absolutely, absolutely. Look, yeah. All right, so let's go through this shit show here. Remember the the 90s X-Men. We're not gonna read the article. We're just gonna look at the list here. Marvel's Moon Knight. All right. I don't know much about this character. I don't. So I'm not. I don't really have much to go on here.
He's
Oscar Isaac.
a knockoff of Batman who's actually crazy. And he believes that some statues giving him his fucking powers.
Did he get resurrected from the dead or something like that? What's his? Yeah, didn't the
I don't
character
know.
come back from the
I know
dead or some shit?
very, very little about the fucking character, but yeah, he's like their knockoff Batman.
Okay, all right. So that's Poon Knight, Oscar Isaac. You know, I'll give this one a shot. You know, I'll check it out.
I think he's actually got some superpowers. I'm not very familiar with Moon Knight either. I mean, I remember Moon Knight on like some of these other fucking shit heaps that they're putting out, but I never really got into reading the book.
Yeah, because they it's the different stages of the moon or whatever, and like at full moon he has like the most power or whatever. Like he's a little bit stronger or more agile, shit like that. But yeah, it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it, honestly. Let's see. So She-Hulk. All right, here's the deal. This Tatiana Maslany chick, she's pretty, But it's like, why not find some like, she doesn't have to be a bodybuilder. Find some like nicely toned, taller, like you want an Amazon type, because Jennifer Walters was like what, fucking 6'7"
Yeah.
in the comic. She was big, like she was like almost 7 feet tall. When she was always green. She was always, but she wasn't like, you don't have to make her like huge. Like you find some stunt woman and use creative cameras like they do with Tom Cruise to make him not look like fucking King. He's as tall as Kingo here. In real life, this is like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is like 3 inches tall. Like this motherfucker is short.
Yep.
He's like an inch taller than Walton.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like 3 foot 3 inches, like 4 inches tall.
He comes up to your shin.
Yeah.
If you were,
But
she
find you a stunt woman, man. And I talked about this with Jennifer Thomas. Find you a stunt woman that's got some decent muscle tone, and you've got yourself a fucking She-Hulk. Like when I watched that trailer, I saw her come down. I'm like, I've seen better calves on girls I've trained. Like what the like? I'm not saying
Nice
she's
ass
like
though.
she did that, but yeah, like her arms and shoulders. I'm like, this bitch is skinny. Like she's skinny.
That's all. It's all CGI. The She-Hulk version is gonna be all fucking computer.
But it's like you could make it part practical, because it's like I don't know.
You
It bothers me because it's like the practical effects would look better if you found the right woman. It would be so much better than this CG bullshit. And Mark Ruffalo just always looks like a cuck to me. I don't fuck him.
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
Well, that's because he is a cook.
Is he the guy who got pissed on in that crowd?
He might as well have been. He might as well have been.
You know, he did in The Offices, and Kathleen Kennedy like whipped out her cock, and she's like, "Open your mouth."
Okay, Tina Boja says Moon Knight is my favorite Marvel character. Okay, so yes, Moon Knight's powers are strengthened by the moon. Glinzer says Charlotte Flair might have made a decent She-Hulk before she got all that plastic surgery to look like fucking Cher.
Oh jeez.
He did. He has dissociative identity disorder, and yeah, that's what I saw that there. That's what they said in the description, Tina. So all right, cool. I wasn't knocking the character. I don't know anything about him. I like Oscar Isaac outside of Star Wars, though. I thought he was great in Dune, which made it that much more sad that his character. Spoiler alert.
Hey, I didn't see it yet, you son of a bitch.
Right. So Moon Knight is a knockoff. Yeah, knockoff of Nightman without the sexy saxophone solos in every episode. Chris Fisk, Gabby Reese from the 90s with green After Effects would have been an awesome She-Hulk. Oh, the volleyball player, right? Yeah.
She did look good.
Well, Chris, we need someone from 2021. Sorry.
Let's see.
Damn
it. I could name about let's see. Well, I've seen like 3, 4, maybe a half dozen just this Halloween. Female bodybuilders on Instagram do She-Hulk cosplay that look better than Tatiana Maslany with CGI, and all they used was body paint. And they're like, they look the part.
Yeah. Dude, I know some cosplayers that are just absolutely flawless. I'm like, yeah, why don't they just hire them?
Right?
Sons of bitches.
Everybody was clamoring for Ashley Eckstein to play Ahsoka Tano, but they went with Rosario Dawson.
Dawson sucks. I'm so sick of her. She is so overrated.
I just think she has the facial, like the look for it. But outside of that, I'm not a Rosario Dawson fan.
No,
I'm not.
Her attitude shit.
That can easily be done with makeup, regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, there it is. Chris Fisk living in the past because the present is crap.
Okay, I got you. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that philosophy. They're using our nostalgia against us. There's too much fucking nostalgia going around. Everybody's going, oh, look at that from the 80s. Look at that from the 90s. I remember that. That might actually be good. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Put your nostalgia away. Fuck that shit. It got us enough.
Darren, like my father before me. Welcome, brother. Glad to see you in the chat. Evening. I hope you're keeping well. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well, brother. Glinzer, Nia Jax should play the female Abomination. No, I'd say that could be Brandon. I mean, Nyla Rose could be the Abomination. See what I did there? For those of you who aren't wrestling fans, Nyla Rose is a fucking man that pretends to be a woman. And then I've been never mind. I've worked shows with that thing. It's mental illness. And it's fucking it's because he failed as a male wrestler, so it's like fuck it, I might as well just get implants and never mind. Awesome one says it's nepotism.
So you saw him in
not
the
expertise.
showers.
No. And I laughed when why am I even calling her when Brandon was wrestling this hot little fucking Mexican chick, Amber Rodriguez. I walked up and I was like, okay, I was asking him, I was like, all right, Amber. I was like, where are you from? And she, where I'm billing her from and everything. So because I write note cards for everybody in the card. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, I never asked the ladies their weight. And I looked at Amber and smiled and just kind of looked at Brandon and walked away. I'm like, you're not a lady. You're like 235. You weigh more than me, motherfucker. China was a good She-Hulk. Absolutely. Yeah. Leslie Jones for She-Hulk. Why would you want Craig Robinson to play She-Hulk? Poor Craig Robinson. He gets so much hate for what he did in Ghostbusters 2016. It was Craig Robinson and Leslie Jones cosplay. Nano Reaper, Ahsoka sucked as a character, but Filoni was too busy fapping to kill her off. She's packing heat. Yes, Nyla Rose is a man. Nyla Rose is a fucking man.
I had to look it up. I got it wrong. I thought it was, I guess the other one. Was
Nia Jax?
Nia Jax.
Yeah, no, Nia Jax is a woman. Nyla Rose is a man.
Are they brother and sister?
Porn, I think. No. Lizzo for She-Bulk. She's 5'10". Oh my God. Shit. Hang on a second. I gotta. There's a goddamn. I have a Lizzo clip. We have some footage of Lizzo. We have some footage of Lizzo.
I already saw Jello today, Ethan.
Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I did that. I put that together for what was it? It was my Bodyguard video I did.
Yeah, she wanted to play the bodyguard, or Whitney Houston's role.
Yeah, Lizzo wanted to play the fucking Whitney Houston's role. I'm like, I said, bitch.
Well, wait. Who's gonna play Kevin Costner? A forklift?
Yeah. No. No. You know who should play Kevin Costner if they're gonna have Lizzo play Whitney Houston? DJ Qualls.
Can we just skip to the part where they find her dead in the bathtub?
No, because she can't fit. It'd have to be a swimming pool.
She could fit. She'd just be spilling out over,
Like Anna. Remember when Anna Nicole Smith got really fat and got stuck in that fucking bathtub on a reality show?
Oh, what a train wreck of a human being.
Do you remember that? Anna Nicole Smith was like one of the most fucking like sold Playboy covers. That the issue where she did the Marilyn Monroe shoot was like one of the most sold Playboys of all time. And then 2 years later, she weighs like 600 pounds. It's like, God damn it, Anna. You had one job. Just have big tits and be hot.
What a shame.
You couldn't even fucking handle that. Oh, God. Lizzo.
A 10 to a 2 in 2 years.
Yep. Lizzo should play Queen Kong. Lizzo could star in a Free Willy reboot.
I don't think she can jump out of water like that, though.
Lizzo went to the beach and got pushed back in the water. That is Lizzo the Hut.
Poor Lizzo.
And just
you can have the Hut do a TV series if the future is female, as Kennedy always says.
That's it. Just because I know you guys want it. Here, I'll give it to you one more time.
Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
There we go. We're done with Lizzo. We're done.
Oh, fuck.
Ask EVS about the Lizzo concert he went to. I ain't asking that motherfucker about nothing. I love you, Keely Chow, but I don't talk to him. I don't have anything to do with him.
He's basically Lizzo if she fell in bleach.
Who is Lizzo? Oh, Lizzo is a singer, Darren. Like my father before me. She's a singer, and she's like, and I got nothing against the big girls, but don't tell me that is I'm supposed to find that sexy or else I'm like fat shaming you. I'm not. I'm just saying, I don't fat shame, but bitch, you're getting it because you're annoying. You're fucking annoying. Who is this? Yeah, so she's a singer. I mean, you know, I don't listen to her music. I guess it's popular with the kids. I don't know, but I don't care for it at all. Lizzo, GBT, Bleach Zo. That would be EVS. Bleach Zo. Hotness is the female baiting stage. After the trap is sprung, it's gotcha, bitch moment, and then bam, Leviathan.
It's true.
Lizzo is a SHW lifter.
Holy crap, she is just frightening.
E-Tep is like, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. Yeah, look, what was that? Big Sean. That was Big Sean from back in the day. I'm not down with the kids. Me either.
Just remember, it's not about fat shaming. It's your heart is only the size of your fist, and it has to pump blood and all of that.
To all of that.
Sea of lard.
Those ventricles aren't working properly. Lizzo is one of Spider-Man's oldest enemies.
Is she the Sinister Six all put together in one?
She ate the Sinister Six.
She's the Sinister 600. It's my Sinister 600-pound life. The Lizzo story. Oh, God. Oh, God. What have I done?
The chat is all Lizzo now.
Lizzo to star the Leviathan reboot. What else we got? If Lizzo had been at that Travis Scott concert, there'd be another 1,000 dead. And Gravity is Lizzo's greatest enemy.
Hey, good, Vinny. We were talking about John Carter last night. We could recast Lizzo as John Carter. Joan Carter from Mars.
Didn't get banned from. Lizzo could play Ego the Living Planet if she lost some weight.
She lost some.
Oh my God!
Damn. Yeah, right now she's like Galaxy.
That was shots fired, like Alec Baldwin on more innocent victims.
I feel like Helena Hutchins after that. Oh. If you throw a Twinkie at Lizzo, does it go into orbit? Yes, we tried that. We threw an apple, a Twinkie, and some bananas, and they just orbited around her.
For about 3 seconds until, she lashed out her tongue and ate all of them.
God, Lizzo versus Brie Larson.
Oh, my God.
That'd be the one time I actually feel bad for Brie.
Parrot head. 2-ton Tinas are never attractive. Adele saw Lizzo and started working out like crazy.
That might have been the motivation.
Could have been.
Lizzo was the body double for Starro.
Shit.
Oh. So would losing a leg due to diabetes count as losing weight? Holy shit.
Savage.
Only 2 tons? Question mark? Who's fatter? Fat Steven or Lizzo? I got Lizzo. I gotta say Lizzo.
Oh yeah. She's fatter than anything alive right now.
I mean, Lizzo is like... I was just watching Raw earlier and saw Yokozuna come off the top rope, and I think Lizzo would be more devastating doing that shit.
I've got a whale of a tale to tell you, my friends.
Speaking of whale tail, ladies and gentlemen, Lizzo! And she's like, wait, what?
If she wasn't so fucking proud of it and out there promoting that shit to young girls, then, I'd probably leave her alone, but fuck that fat bitch.
Yeah. Diabetes is a normal, everyday thing when you weigh 665 pounds.
If
Love
Lizzo
it.
falls,
Embrace it.
If a Lizzo falls in the woods and nobody's there, the world hears it. Lizzo ate Fat Steven. That's it, Red. You hit a good point, too. It's like, don't try to tell me that's healthy, okay? Like, don't try to tell me being morbidly obese is healthy. Like, you can be proud of yourself, absolutely, but don't fucking buy into this fucking fallacy, this social fucking fallacy that being fucking an amorphous blob is healthy and you're going to have a good quality of life when you can't feel your fucking feet or see your toes.
Right.
Well, yeah, and especially like preaching that to kids, that's just fucked up. And like, you can be proud of yourself and your accomplishments. Don't be proud of your fucking fatness. You know what I mean? That's just fucking stupid.
Exactly. When she walks on stage, is it like that scene from Jurassic Park and the water's got like the ripples?
Yep.
They're
You
all
hear it's
holding
like
their drinks.
it's like the brontosaurus. Look, it's a brontosaurus. It's Lizzo. Chris Fisk, I had to Google who Lizzo was, and now I can't get that massive quivering landmass and a dolphin safe fishnet out of my mind.
Oh, you got the fishnet photo, you poor bastard.
Oh my god.
Awesome one says diabetes is $1 billion industry is why.
Yep.
Fat acceptance is bullshit. It is. It absolutely is.
Yep.
Lizzo's so fat, Captain Ahab's hunting her.
I didn't know we had a lizard segment tonight.
I think we do. Fauci to Lizzo. Jab won't help ya.
Get wrong.
No, you need a harpoon to fucking give her the vax.
Wilfred Brimley says, lose some weight, bitch. Limp Biscuit about Lizzo on stage. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
What?
No one knew you'll be loving this shit. No, sorry, I'm done. I promise I won't do that again. So this weekend we're at the cabin, and my in-laws are like very pro jab, right? They're very pro jab. So my son
Even after the magnet. Wow.
my son catches on to me, and he's heard Vinnie do the fucking Fauci, the drdeath.com shit. So I said it once. I was like, so I was a little drunk. I was a little frustrated, and I was like, and I was like, get your candles at drdeath.com. So Trey just kept running around. I'm Dr. Fauci. Get your candles at drdeath.com. I'm like,
oh. Maybe I should retire at this point. If your kid's catching on like that.
It was fucking great.
What have I done? I apologize.
Oh God, it's a Liz fest. Yeah. Oh, he was. I was like, holy fuck! I was laughing so hard. It was funny. I don't know how we got off on this Lizzo thing, but back to the fucking.
Fauci.
It's a me. It's a Fauci. Back to the MCU phase bore. That's how interesting it is. We start talking about Lizzo for 20 minutes. I'm just going to trim that segment, and all those Lizzo jokes are going to be my video tomorrow.
Perfect.
Miss Marvel. There's another good one. Did you guys see the trailer for that? They sure didn't lean into identity politics with that, did they?
Oh, God, they have a trailer?
They have a teaser. They have it was like a 25-second teaser, and they make sure to show you that she is Muslim.
Yeah, we know.
And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, okay, cool. I don't care now. Tell me more about the character. And then, of course, her very weak male companion is a white male who will, I'm sure, be made to look like a fool during the course of this fucking program. But yeah, the teaser looked. Am I the only one that's seen it?
I think so.
It's not worth. It's like I said, it's a 25-second teaser. It's actually like 19 seconds.
And 30 seconds of it is her saying, "I'm Muslim. I'm a Muslim superhero." Right?
Well, they show like the service. They show Muslim prayer service. They make a point to show that.
So they had footage of Bin Laden's cave.
They should have.
Too soon?
Do Lizzo better? No, not too soon. Do they have her throw gay man from a roof? If they wanted to be accurate, they would. But then again, what's she doing throwing a man from a roof without a man's permission? I'm just saying, if you abide by your religion, the religion of Islam, then you're property, hun. Sorry, you know what I mean? You can't do anything without a man's consent. So right. Is that really the progressive? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she really shouldn't even be leaving the house.
No,
right. And with those stretchy powers, I mean, like she could service so many guys all in one shot. So they would really keep her locked up in a dungeon.
They might as do Squirrel Girl. They've been talking about that for I don't know how long.
I showed it. She's in the Spider-Man trailer. There's a clip of Doctor Strange hitting Peter in the chest, and you see him kind of flying outside of himself on a tree. Mm-hmm. There's a squirrel.
I haven't seen the Spider-Man trailer. Did they show a trailer? I haven't seen it yet. Does it come out tomorrow?
The first trailer.
Okay. Wow, just a shade over a month away from release, and we're finally getting a trailer. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris Fisk. Spoilers. The movie ends with her being stoned by everyone she tried to rescue because she wasn't wearing her trash ninja burqa. I had I posted a meme like that. I was like, I sat there and complimented this Muslim woman on her beautiful family for 45 minutes before I realized I was talking to a bunch of garbage on the side of the road.
Oh shit.
If Lizzo wasn't black, is Asian, is insane, and can't sing, she would be my aunt.
So basically, your aunt's fat.
Is Kamala Khan still whole? Dion would love Squirrel Girl. Yeah, if Lena Dunham played her. It seems harmless, not entertaining, but not much of an agenda either. Yeah, that's I said they kind of they made a point to show, but I don't know what they're gonna do with the show. It just seemed very. This show's not for me. It's not one I'm gonna out of morbid obesity. I mean curiosity. I might watch the first episode.
Wait, I thought Miss Marvel was supposed to be a movie. It's a TV show?
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus show.
Okay, is that where Captain Marvel and all the other...
No, that's the Meh-Vels. The Marvels, that's the team-up movie, the downgraded sequel to Cat Pan Mediocre because they have nothing to protect it with.
You know what? Just put Jen Psaki in there as well. Just go for it. Just have a whole free-for-all of garbage.
Oh, Frankie knows. $1 million question. Who's worse, Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel. Unequivocally.
I don't know. I have to go with Miss Marvel.
I'm not offended by Miss Marvel. I just think she's...
Those powers are fucking stupid.
Yeah, like no little girl wants elephantitis of her fucking hands. I mean, nobody wants that.
Well, Miss Marvel in the comics is I only know her as the one in the black outfit with the lightning bolt. So Miss Marvel's good. Captain Marvel's trash, and this Muslim one I have no opinion because it's just I have an opinion and it's very bad. It probably get your channel struck, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. Let's go back to the Lizzo jokes.
Oh, here's one. Lizzo to Kyle Rittenhouse. Bullets don't work on me, baby.
Like the Blob.
If Lizzo lost weight, she could play Jupiter. Brooke Entz is She-Hulk. Yeah, the CrossFitter. Her or Danielle Spiegel. Fuck, dude. You could use what's her name? Shit. There's the one. Goddamn, I can't think of her name offhand. There's a bunch of
He nailed it. Brooke's perfect.
She would be. She was one of the Amazons in Wonder Woman. She was the one swinging the fucking hammer when her what's the fuck her mom's name? Blah 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 blobby was running out with the fucking gimmick that poorly CGI villain was trying to get. And then we got if Zack Snyder wanted to do some slow mo, he should have just slow mo'd on Brooke for like 5 minutes, and just held it right there. Yeah, the Marvels is the movie. Yeah, Brooke she would be perfect if they race swap the Nutty Professor Lizzo gets.
Yeah, green paint and a wig. Bam, nailed it.
Yep. Oh God, the Marvels ends in a giant scissoring fight.
Until they find out that Brie's penis is getting them all pregnant.
Lizzo's blood type. Lizzo's blood type is ranch dressing.
Oh.
I thought it was like the butter at
Dude, the original Miss Marvel run of Carol Danvers was really good, actually. Like when she was in the black outfit, I read a lot of those. I thought they were actually good.
They were.
I did. I liked those. Oh, Lizzo is getting ready to play Chris Chan. Miss Marvel is actually an Inhuman. Is she?
It's Inhuman that they're making these movies.
I've never seen Inhumans. I know nothing about them at all.
There's some kind of weird alien gay gas that puts them into cocoons, and when they come out, they have like mutant ability powers. Basically, it's they were trying to replace mutants since they didn't have it. So it's Eternals. It's their quick fix.
Yep. Okay. I think I heard that. That's and that show just didn't get over with the crowd. Like it didn't get over at all.
Oh yeah. I forgot to
shit.
make it.
It He came and went, and everyone barely noticed.
That's the only thing I remember about that was seeing. Oh, there was an Inhuman show. Now I remember. What are the Inhumans? Now I remember where I first saw Lizzo and Fraggle Rock as the trash heap. She was running out with a mystery box. That's right. It was the mystery box. Monica Rambeau was nicknamed Captain Marvel. Yep. She's the most popular iteration of Captain Marvel. Was it Monica or Maria in the 80s that was the leader of the Avengers? Wasn't that Maria?
I don't know.
Lizzo uses hula hoops to hold up her socks. Lizzo candles like Gwyneth but smells like gravy. Oh, God. Carol Danvers in the 20th century comics was sexy as fuck. Yep. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Inhumans was in the comics in the 80s. All right.
Yeah.
So we got Miss Marvel.
They try to resurrect him though because they couldn't get the fucking mutant license there until they actually bought Fox. But that was a quick thing they were trying to do.
Does anybody know what the fuck Echo was or is?
Nope.
Who that is?
It's somebody's daughter. It's some.
That's me.
Fuck. Who is it? Echo is someone's daughter.
I have
I'll look
no
it up.
idea who this is. None.
I thought an Echo is when you open up Lizzo's vagina and hello in there.
It's like going splunking.
Yeah, definitely cave diving.
Montel
wouldn't even get that.
Kingpin's daughter.
It's Kingpin's. Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't we have Kingpin?
They better put him in the damn Spider-Man movie.
This is another thing too. Okay, this back to Meraki or whatever her fucking name is in the Eternals.
Oh, Makari.
Echo is the deaf daughter.
Yep.
Of the Kingpin or one of the Kingpins in Force or something like that. That's where you put a deaf character, not a fucking manufactured robot.
Mm-hmm. Why would you manufacture a robot with that big of a defect?
Again, yeah, exactly. Why would you keep your iPhone if the microphone didn't work?
You would not.
Especially when you had the ability to just build a brand new iPhone right there.
All right. She's a Daredevil villain. Yeah, see, I like I said, I haven't made it all the way through the Daredevil show yet. I don't know if she was in the show at all, if they did any facsimile of her in there. But I do know they already have their Kingpin, and that's Vincent D'Onofrio. They better fucking.
Looks like by the logo, she's going to be a stunning and brave villain. So you're going to turn her into a good guy. It's really Daredevil. It's Charlie Cox.
He's the bad guy.
With all the characters that they have, they're still scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
I mean,
where's X-Men? Like, what's an Echo show?
Oh wait, we'll get to the X-Men here, but first we got to talk about Agatha, House of Harkness.
And
do we have to?
Oh, look who's coming back as a head writer, Jack Schaefer. Because somebody who doesn't know how to read comic books is really who I want transferring my comic book material. But like you said, Agatha never had a solo run in the comics. She's an ancillary fucking side character.
They should have done the House of Boner.
Why does Echo have a handprint on her face?
Somebody slapped her really, really hard.
That's racist, and you're a bigot for asking. I don't know. I don't know.
Because she was supposed to go back in the kitchen and make a fucking sandwich.
Echo and Daredevil are enemies because of lack of communication. So if they merged into one, would they be Helen Keller?
Possibly.
Echo is a Native American.
How? If Kingpin's her father and
who's her mom then?
Marvel, you've got to do better.
The chick from the new Prey movie.
I'm so confused. Amber Midthunder's her mom.
There's so much they could be doing right now. We're getting Agatha and Echo and
Lizzo. Stop that.
Fucking continuations of shows that are 30-something years old. Or
Kingpin isn't her father.
It's one of his enforcers then or something, but she has something to do with Kingpin.
Lego my Echo. If they merged into one, they'd be a whole non-superpowered person. Why is there world hunger with almost 4 billion women to make sandwiches?
Because Lizzo's eating them all.
God damn it, Manly.
You've got to do better.
It's like
He's doing better every day.
Yes.
Vinny brings up a good point because I'm watching this Disney Plus Day bullshit, and I mean, there was not even. I know we're not getting to it till next, but even the fucking X-Men cartoon, like that was awesome in the '90s. They don't need to continue that on. Number one, because they're gonna fuck it up, and number two, like these characters that they're picking, and it's in Star Wars too with Cassian and fucking all these characters nobody cares about. I don't get it. I think they're trying to recreate the success they had with Iron Man or something. Like,
it's not going to work.
Yeah, that was special circumstances and the right actor and everything.
Lightning in a bottle.
Nobody wants this. And it's like even the critics were complaining about the Eternals, and it's like they're doubling down on all of it.
I don't, yeah, dude. Yeah, they don't take the hint. They don't take the fucking hint at all. JM 2021 will Captain Marvel Brie Larson show up in this Miss Marvel series? I would probably venture a guess to say she will at some point.
Yeah, shows her wearing her like Halloween costume and shit.
Yep.
But who cares, really?
I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige was the guy getting pissed on at that concert. This is insane.
He was still wearing his Captain Marvel hat.
Now that you mention it, it did kind of look like him.
It did. It was. He had this dopey grin on his face. It was always looked nervous, slightly nervous, like Bob Chapek's gonna come up behind him and be like, "Hi, I'm trans non-binary CEO Bob Chapek," and put a thumb in his butt.
Yeah, like it's the assumption that Brie Larson blew him for the role of Captain Marvel, but now we're learning the price for admission was pissing on his face. It's awful.
Tina Bojan for the House of Harkness. If they do the history of magic in the MCU, I'd be cool with it. If they did that, like, okay, so if you take and went back, like, remember the flashback sequences they showed with the witches and shit like that, and you kind of spin it into that, I think it'd be kind of cool. Like
prequel-esque, that might be okay.
Yeah, I would be down with that. Because Agatha herself wasn't a bad character. I didn't dislike the character, and I really like Kathryn Hahn as an actress. What I didn't like was her being the main bad in that show at all.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't.
She was just supposed to be the setup for Mephisto, and they pussied out. And Bullet Crate didn't even know who the hell the character was. I'm like, okay, well, then you fucked this up right from the start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if they would have used Nightmare.
Yeah, that would have been fine, too. But actually make it look like Nightmare, not what they did like in that first Ghost Rider movie.
Oh, yeah.
Tina, do you think Feige has a drawer full of like cleanup rags? Like this is a common occurrence, and then he bills them to Disney, and they write them off on their taxes. Just a whole, like he's got this huge desk and a whole drawer full is just cleanup rags.
It's called Brie Larson. He keeps her in a drawer all the time.
She's flat enough.
Just casting Phase 4 was a very active time for him.
Right. Watch Sony make a Ghostbuster show called Ecto. Please don't.
Maybe some saran wrap.
Oh. Marvel used up the A Squad, so they're scrambling for characters to be a hit. That's right, Frankie. Yeah. Glinzer, Hollywood's a little like Stephen Walton, says Glinzer. They can't see the forest for the trees.
I don't know. I think there's still quite a few decent characters they can pull from that they're just completely ignoring.
Yep. Yeah, Clone Geek, you're absolutely right. WandaVision did start good and it ended really bad.
Yeah. But
I didn't even.
Set up for Iron Fisto.
I thought WandaVision mountain or something. I thought it started off kind of weak and then progressively got better in the middle episodes and then started kind of trending downhill again towards the end. Just me personally.
There's just so much they fucked up. It could have been great, but you know what's going to happen with this Harkness fucking show. It's just going to be more of the TV bullshit. She'll be trapped in there for a while and then trying to break out of it. She will, and then they'll do something else with it. You know, like she'll have, I think you'll have some of those stupid flashbacks with the witch stuff and her history a little bit. But again, it's, why are you making this show? Are you going to use her in another movie or something and try to make her into something bigger and better than what the fuck she was in the books? Like,
babysitter.
The choice is just odd, and I don't think she has star power to be a fucking main villain, to be honest. In a movie.
All right. Shout out to Parrothead. He sent me Echo's origin. As the story goes, Maya was the deaf daughter of Willie Lincoln, one of Kingpin's enforcers. Wilson Fisk had Lincoln murdered. As he died in front of Maya, he placed a bloody handprint over her face. Honoring his henchman's dying wish, Fisk adopted and raised Maya. Part of it was his interest in her special abilities. Maya could perfectly recreate any human movement she witnessed, hence the name Echo, much like the Taskmaster. Fisk had a deaf ass kicker to take on the blind ass kicker that had been a thorn in his side for so long.
So we turned the Taskmaster into a female knowing you were going to introduce another character that is already female with the exact same fucking powers.
Exactly. Just get that character from Black Widow and boom, turn her into Echo.
Or they could have left Taskmaster out of it and just made her the fucking dude's daughter from the Red Room.
Oh, yeah.
And just made her Echo. And
yeah. The character exists, but yeah, let's destroy the male one. Brilliant. This is a studio that has no idea what it's doing. Nothing is connected, and they're just, again, scraping the bottom of the barrel. They are retarded. And why? Tell me why on earth is all of the new creations or newer creations for like villains for Daredevil? Why are they handicapped? Is he going to fight someone in a wheelchair next? This is getting retarded.
Damon Wayans.
Handy capable.
Hey, handyman.
Oh, God. Sheriff in town.
It's me. Tina said it had such potential with the Mephisto and Doctor Strange stuff. It did. It absolutely did. And they weren't willing to put Doctor Strange in there because we can't have anybody mansplaining.
Sexist.
Yep. Scene stealing was the green light in their heads for the Agatha show. Yep.
This sucks. Like, everything's going to suck. Blade's going to suck. Yep. Fucking the new Black Panther's going to suck. They're bringing everyone in for Doctor Strange now to fucking reshoot all the sexist scenes. So I'm sure that's going to fucking suck. Kevin Feige saying Spider-Man's going to suck. Like, it's not even once we get past phase 4 and into phase 5. Like, everything sucks right now.
Wait. That means there's hope for Spider-Man. If Feige says that it's going to suck, that means he didn't get his woman agenda that he wanted in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe there's a little bit of hope there.
3 white males, of course it sucks.
And a potential big black man who's going to be swinging in the day as well.
I commented on the Marvel Studios first look, She-Hulk. I said, could they have found a shorter, skinnier actress? The show is unfortunately going to be cringe-inducing garbage, just like the rest of their half-baked idiocy from Phase 4. And somebody commented, you couldn't be any more wrong. Could I, though? Could I, though, bud?
Some girls like comics. Tina was just saying Moon Knight's her favorite character. But generally, it just wasn't... That's... Disney is good. They're coming out with like this movie on Thanksgiving about this magic house, whatever. That looks good. That looks like a Disney movie. And that's what they're fucking good at. But they want to turn everything into like female properties, and it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like Agatha is like a show for moms in the fucking... And if they were making a show for everyone, I would get it, but they're not.
Yeah. Just drunk housewives.
Yep. You can't make a show for men anymore. That's sexist. Everything has to be for women. And that's I'm not saying that there shouldn't be shows directed at women, but every fucking Marvel show now has to be like, what the fuck?
The other, they weren't directed at guys like this.
No. They were for everybody. But because there wasn't proper on-screen representation, Tony.
Did you see Clone Geek's comment?
The bottom one?
Yeah.
The woman who is cast as Echo has never acted before and is deaf, Native American, has a prosthetic leg. I'm not even making this up.
Holy shit. Well, I guess I was right then. He's going to be fighting here in a wheelchair.
It is for men like Kevin Spacey. God damn it, man.
The thing is, females don't like this shit either. They like to see Chris Evans all jacked and kicking some ass and doing the right things, or laughing at Robert Downey Jr. Even Black Widow, she's fine. People liked her. But Captain Marvel, I don't know many females who enjoyed Captain Marvel. I know more male feminists that enjoyed it than anything.
Yep.
Like, who are you making this for?
Oh, it's probably hideous. What about
Oh!
Yep. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell.
Yeah, it's just play the clip again of what's his face?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
That's basically what it's going to sound like.
That's the opening.
Oh, so X-Men 97. And I have to go to who is actually in charge of this show. Data Racer, big shout out to Data Racer on Twitter for this. Have you guys seen the
Yes.
Did you see this shit? I'm gonna share it. Because it's a big fucking oof.
Once again, it's like the Alyssa Wong shit all over again.
Yep. Let me share.
No, I didn't hear it.
Yep.
Well, not quite as bad in regarding the legacy or the content, but this dude's a fucking twat.
Okay, so supervising director of Disney Plus X-Men cartoon reboot. Can you guys see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried. All right. Don't expect these people to respect your beloved childhood show. All right. So here's some tweets here. Let's see. Quality tweet. I don't have to do shit to make racists feel better about being racist. This is things he's retweeting. Jake Castorina is James Tucker. Just to be clear, unifying the nation does not mean placating racists, misogynists, homophobes. Now back to the celebration. This was on November 7th of this past year. Racism doesn't take a day off, of course. Black Lives Matter. No justice, no peace. June of 2020, the summer of love.
Racism doesn't take a day off when you fuckers don't let it die.
Yep.
He was right. Racism certainly didn't take a day off that fucking throughout that string of months.
And here we go right here. Hashtag are we great yet? Defund the police, BLM, George Floyd, ACAB. Why these people, and I'm gonna say this, why these motherfuckers continually push this false narrative that this drug addict fucking piece of shit that held a fucking loaded handgun to a pregnant woman's stomach is some kind of fucking saint. Fuck that shit.
He's not, and the Lord proved it by hitting.
I'm not
hitting
saying
that mural.
that mural getting fucking knocked over. But no, fuck that guy. I ain't saying what happened to him was right. I ain't saying what happened to him was right. That's not even what I'm talking about. But fuck that guy. He was a piece of shit. He wasn't a good person. The dude that killed him, he was a fucking piece of shit too. Okay? He was a piece of shit.
They knew each other.
Yep. And
the cop and the criminal.
Yep. Night, Clone Geek. Take it easy, man.
Have a great night.
Oh, Glinzer says Echo is going to sound like the Atlanta Braves chant.
I like Frankie Knows comment.
Wait, where's it?
Right under Glinzer's. Echo the sound of Marvel yodeling into an audience that isn't there.
Yes, sir. that sums up Phase Bore. But here's some more. It's 28. Oh, clap emojis, of course. We should be celebrating diversity and growth. Not still talking about in future tense. These facts suck. What is he talking about? Rad tweets brought to you by some rad facts. Impeach Trump. Cheeto. 25th Amendment now. This fool sucks.
Wow.
So let racism die, but you're a Cheeto.
Look at this cunt. This dude is a cunt.
Mhm.
Like, this is, here's his, he retweeted, of course. I'm going to do, the Faye Valentine thing. That I will say this, Danielle Pineda that's playing Babe, she's hot as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
She's sexy. I have no knowledge of Cowboy Bebop. I barely remembered her from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom because they had her all covered up.
Doesn't matter how sexy they are if they're ugly on the inside.
Yep, you should eat some makeup because you're ugly on the inside, honey. The Late Show. Since bigots are mad about Kelly Marie Tran's role in the new Star Wars, we're going to teach them a lesson.
Who was ever mad about Kelly
Nobody.
Marie Tran's role? The biggest complaint was they put the poor woman in a fucking potato sack.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
They dumbed her down.
Ridiculous haircut they gave her.
They
Oh yeah,
wrote
and then her
horrible.
character was useless in the movie.
Yeah, they made her look like a dumpy bitch, and she's actually an attractive woman.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, so this is who's going to be doing the X-Men show.
Didn't they chase her off Twitter too?
Yes, they did.
I think they.
We
claimed
did that
her
according to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just well.
She never spoke on the matter.
No.
Yeah.
She barely
she-
said anything in that
she-
Vanity Fair article.
I was gonna say, didn't she write an op-ed or do an article or something where she kind of talked about it?
Yeah, but she never blamed the fans.
Yeah. Well, she was talking about like stereotypical Asian roles or yeah.
She probably just got tired of seeing that shit, and then that combined with like NDA, she's probably just like, "Fuck this! I don't need Twitter for a while," you know.
Why?
Number
Go ahead,
one,
Tony.
no one asked for a continuation of this series.
Yes.
Number one, but then number two, you already know what it's gonna be. You know, and then you pull up those tweets and it just confirms that, you know.
Yeah.
So
The biggest problem I have with this is all those people out there they're already starting with, "Oh, X-Men was always political. Everything's always been political, blah, blah, blah." Okay, so there's politics involved. Yes. It's not political in the sense that you want to make it political.
Yep.
It had an overall positive message. Professor Xavier wasn't out there telling the X-Men, "Okay, go set this shit on fire, go gut some fucking anti-mutant motherfuckers." You know, that's not the kind of political that Professor X is going for. He was all about solving things peacefully, trying to find a way around violence, trying to find a way to do things the right way, which you motherfuckers never even think of. The thought never even enters your brain that maybe there's a way we can do something peacefully. Maybe there's a way we can sort this out with communication. Maybe there's a way we can actually have a conversation and talk and sort things out the right way. Never does that thought enter your fucking pea brains. And that's the problem. That's why this is going to suck. Because that's the kind of politics you're going to put in this shit. Your fucking politics, and you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. And even though there's a moral
Amen.
to X-Men, like there is every story, it was made for everybody. Again, it's not four people sitting around the campfire and the storyteller singling out one of those people to appease the rest of them. And that's what they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they do.
Yeah, that sucks too, because this show is, next to Batman the Animated Series, probably one of the best animated superhero shows ever. Outside of the original like 1980s solo Spider-Man cartoon, which is fucking amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, that hurts my soul that they're going to do this. It really does.
It really does. It's the closest that what we were going to get to the comics. They follow like the Chris Claremont runs pretty damn closely as well, and you know it was something special. And now you're right; they're just going to pull on their pants and they're going to shit all over it to piss off everyone.
Yep, and that's it. And then we're going to be bigots and assholes. This is the thing I don't understand here. Spider-Man freshman year, okay, is an animated series following young Peter Parker on his way to becoming the MCU's Spider-Man. It sounds kind of like something you've seen a million times before. Marvel promises a journey unlike we've ever seen, and a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. Tom Holland is not voicing this, and I've been looking at things, and they're already planning for are they planning on him staying in the MCU as Spider-Man? after No Way Home.
They're planning on, if everything pans out, 3 trilogies with him, like high school, college, and adult.
Okay, because I thought I heard that before, but they were talking about the contract with Sony and everything, so I wasn't sure if they were getting ready to make a move and recast him. I was like, I thought they were all in on Tom Holland. Okay.
No, yeah, they're all in. And he said it to himself too. Yeah, he goes, Spider-Man's going to be very different from here on out after this film.
I hope so.
Yeah, well, everyone hopes so because everyone's sick of Iron Boy. Yeah, give us Spider-Man, make him more of an adult that he could do shit on his own. Because again, all these movies, he's being carried by the rest of his cast. He's not being the superhero he's supposed to be.
And and Spider-Man was never carried at all. This motherfucker has been through some shit, and he's done it all on his own.
Yeah,
and that's the point of why Uncle Ben died as well. That he had to prove himself and with his powers and what he could do on his own to help people and save people and doing the right thing. Not, oh, Uncle Ben died. With great power comes great responsibility. Hey, you know what? I'm going to follow everyone else.
Yeah, back in the day, man, there was few and far between issues of Spider-Man where his entire suit wasn't ripped to fucking shit at the end of the issue.
Yeah.
I bet you they know so little about X-Men that they tried to race swap Bishop.
What are they gonna make? Are they gonna make him Native American?
Glinzer said Storm and Bishop are safe, no swapping there. Shit! It's
well, no, maybe no race swapping, but don't forget about gender.
That's true.
Marvel Zombies is an animated series from Marvel Studios based on the popular comic and following the undead themed episode 5 of What If. So they're making a whole show out of that.
Yeah.
In the words of the critical drinker, don't care.
Yeah. I never read the comic series, so I really don't know shit about it.
I didn't like that episode. I was like, why the fuck do they still know how to use their powers? If they're fucking zombies, it doesn't make any sense. But
it's retarded.
It is. It's fucking stupid. When Tony Stark started using the fucking the repulsors, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Doctor Strange casting spells.
Same thing with Scarlet Witch. She was fucking casting spells. Yeah, I'm like, get the fuck out.
That's just it. There's an argument to be made for characters who have like an innate superpower, you know?
Yeah.
But like to use technology or fucking use magic, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
If you're just really strong, like if it was like the Hulk, okay, you know, or like the giant
Quicksilver or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Biological. But yeah, magic. It like if you can learn to do magic, it means it's a mental thing, you know, studying books and yeah.
Wouldn't Doctor Strange, if he could use his magic, he would cast a spell that would make him normal again?
Stop it, Vinny. Stop it right now.
Yeah.
Oops. Or save the world. Oops.
Yeah.
All right, awesome one. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you.
Have a great night.
So stuff we already knew about: Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Ironheart, What If Season 2, I Am Groot. We got Cuckeye coming up, and
wait, I am Groot. What is that?
A series of shorts following Baby Groot as the task. Yeah,
okay.
It'll be in between cartoons, I bet.
Yep, they're just shorts, you know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's not like a whole series.
Yeah, do something adorable with the character.
Yeah, you know, they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special too.
Of course they are. Are they going to bring in Chewie?
Damn it, Tina.
Gender and race swap the Blob, everyone's favorite singer. God damn it.
Well, I said that before. Lizzo would be perfect in the X-Men movie.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I think it's about that time we do our top 10 lists. We've got, so last week we did our bottom 10 Marvel movies or shows, as it were. So now we've got movies or shows that are in our top 10, which I don't think any of the shows are in anybody's top 10. Not everybody in this panel anyway. Maybe, who knows? But
I didn't put any shows on here. I just did MCU movies. I didn't do because I would have put Deadpool in there, but I assume it was just MCU.
It is. That's fine, bro. Lizzo, what was it? Lizzo, the huge female vampire, the first Blade movie? I think so.
Oh, that was EVS.
What they need is Baby Yoda versus Baby Groot in a cage match. That'd be fucking hilarious. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just go around and number 10 and 9 on down. We'll get everybody's picks. So who wants to start with number 10?
All right, we'll go with me then, and then go clockwise. I guess. Right?
Yeah.
All right. My number 10 is I have a tie for my number 10. I have Thor, the first Thor movie, and the Incredible Hulk. I have them tied for 10. And I know there's hit and misses with people in the Hulk. I actually did like that movie, and I thought Norton could have done a good job if he wasn't so right leaning compared to all the left leaning actors and all that shit, because that's one of the reasons I heard why they didn't want him in Avengers. He's too
I enjoyed Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I like those. So those I have tied, because the Thor movie, that first one, I had to have it on the top 10 because I did enjoy it. I think Kenneth Branagh did a great job bringing that character to life and kind of that world. He did a good job. So yeah, that's my 10. That's my number 10.
Okay, I think you tips AFK.
I'm sorry. I was listening. Kendo jumped in, and I want to give a shout out to the newly married Kendo Slice.
Congratulations
to Mr. and Mrs. Kendo.
We're happy for you, bud. Congratulations. Now stay away from those rules.
Are they known as a blade lock as a couple?
Yes. But congratulations to Kendo and his newly Mrs. Kendo. Her first name. Well, I'm not gonna get her first name out on the air. But congratulations. I've met her. She's an absolute sweetheart. And they are they're a cool couple. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys again. And congrats, man.
We'll just call her me wife.
We've already been making the jokes. Tony, I've told you. I think I've told Red and Vinny too. So off the air. But okay, so he's all right. Daisy, Kendo and Daisy. So congrats to you two. I didn't know if you wanted me to give. I'm not doxing anybody. I'm not. He said it. She's.
All right, glad to see that representation.
You gotta love your chat.
He's got me going like Vinny did with the Mike Lindell shit. He's like, I'm going for it. Takes my some more.
I used to do crack, and now I sell pillows. Right, quick. God. What's your number 10?
Need to keep her away from the. God damn it! Oh, all right. You want me? We go to be my number 10. I'm done. My number 10 is Captain America: The First Avenger. I love the Captain America trilogy. I really do. I don't want to see him do anything else with it. I don't want to see Captain America 4. I don't need Black Falcon, Captain America. I don't. Falcon was fine as Falcon. He's awesome. Anthony Mackie played that role. He's great. Falcon and the Winter Soldier really fucking threw that shit off for me.
Yeah.
Correction.
It's not going to be called Captain America 4. It's going to be called Black Falcon America.
Black Falcon America. who gave the shield away and then got mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
After the first thing he did, I feel like it's someone else's. Steve Rogers looks him in the eye, probably one of Steve Rogers' last words he uttered, and said, well, it's not. Like, that's Steve Rogers' last big thing or request was handing that off to Falcon, and the first thing Falcon does is hand it away to the government.
Yep.
Not okay.
Disrespectful.
That's it did. It kind of shit on Steve's legacy. And the role moving forward. Oh God. Daniel's just coming with the fucking heat tonight. Tony, what's your number 10?
The Avengers, the first event, and I liked this movie a lot more when it first came out, but going back and watching, it's just a little rough. None of the a lot of the characters were acting out of character, and they didn't quite have the chemistry yet. So yeah, the first Avenger movie.
Okay. All right. What about you, Red?
I had to fight between this and Thor, but I finally went with Doctor Strange, just because he's always been one of my favorites, and I can't believe they actually used him in the MCU. So, I just enjoyed it. My list I kind of made off of based on rewatchability and what I like to watch. So yeah, I can watch Doctor Strange day and night.
Okay.
It's just one of those movies for me. I really like the beginning of Doctor Strange, and I really like the end of Doctor Strange, but it's just like that second act. I always trail off and then come back to the movie.
Right.
Yeah. The second act isn't the strongest, but just as a whole, I just I enjoyed it. I think it's just the I don't know, the whole thing that they actually made a Doctor Strange movie, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
And what's his face did a great job.
He did, yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch. He did.
Yeah, that role was cast perfectly. A lot of the earlier roles were cast very well.
Fuck. God damn it. All right, number 9, Vinny.
Number 9, I have the first Guardians of the Galaxy. There was something that was still very enjoyable about that. The soundtrack was really good on that first movie.
Yeah.
And bringing those characters who no one knew to life in a good way, but they told a good story, like the way that they did it. They made you give a shit about them, which was excellent. I think Peter Quill, that was heartbreaking, that opening.
Yes.
Like any movie that could get you to feel something like that, it's going to be pretty solid, or they're going to have a good story in there. And I thought overall that movie was strong. It was a strong one. So yeah, definitely in the top 10. That was my number 9.
That's a great pick. I went with Ant-Man, the original one. I'm a huge Paul Rudd fan, and this movie has such a good cast. Fucking what's her name in this? The WAP.
Evangeline.
Yeah, Evangeline Lilly.
She's so hot.
She is. She was kind of bitchy and annoying in this one. But she was kind of bitchy and annoying in the second one. And even on Lost, her character Kate, which Lost is like my favorite show. I love you as a character, but would you just listen to somebody for once? And it was like same thing. She was just kind of like in this. But I still the cast in the movie is great, and Paul Rudd just is fucking awesome. And him being voted sexiest man this year. Good for you, Paul. You haven't aged since you were in Clueless, and the star of that movie's the one girl's dead. So I mean, good for you, Paul. So number 9, Ant-Man.
Which one did he kill?
Well, no, the one chick died. The guy, she was fat and Clueless, and then she got skinny and hot. Brittany Murphy.
That's right.
She passed away. She was only like 38, in her 30s, and she died.
Yeah.
Yeah, her career was just taking off again. But
she was hot in 8 Mile, I thought.
Yep. Yeah, she was. She was.
Probably saw some underground shit in Hollywood.
Oh, I'm sure. There was something fucking, because she was healthy. Otherwise, I don't know.
Something nefarious happening.
Oh, absolutely. Where are you at with your number 9, Tony?
Captain America: The First Avenger, which little something about me I don't talk about much. I didn't actually see this movie until after The Winter Soldier came out.
Okay.
And I liked that, and then I'm like, let me go back, and I ended up watching The First Avenger, and it's a charming movie. It's good. It's well done for a period piece.
Yeah, I liked it. A lot of people kind of push that one to the back a little bit. It is. It's a good origin story for Cap. It really is.
It's on my list too, but I have it higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Red?
I also have Guardians of the Galaxy as for number 9 because it was a great flick. I went into that not really knowing what to expect at all, and I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's just this whole cast of characters I really knew very little about, and yeah, I got invested in them. So, good job on that one.
Sure.
Guardians was one of those movies that I'd never heard of the characters either, and it was like, what is the okay? Oh, this is cool. It's got a great soundtrack. The characters are fun. I liked the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Oh God, God damn it, Kendo.
Hopefully the elven cleric doesn't take a knee on Guide's neck.
Oh God, I love it. Vinny, we are at number 8.
Number 8, I actually have Doctor Strange at number 8.
Okay.
Because same thing like before, like everyone else was saying. Pretty damn solid, great casting. The opening is great, like his journey, pretty damn solid and faithful to the original comic book too. What they did with him, and going to go learn those abilities and all that, and it's a very solid movie. The middle act is the weakest part of it, but again, it's still, for me, the movie's still very enjoyable throughout, and the ending was tight. They did a good job. That's my number 8.
All right, I with number 8 am, and I know one of you is going to be sitting back like Eric Andre, going, "Why would you say something so bold yet so controversial?"
My number 8's the same way. Don't worry.
Number 8 is Avengers: Age of Ultron. I struggled with this movie, the placement on my list, because I do really like it. I think it fits in nicely here with the way the rest of my list plays out. But I like this movie. This movie gets a lot of unnecessary hate for using James Spader as Ultron, because it was basically just James Spader, which he's a great fucking villain. If you've never seen The Blacklist, I mean, he's kind of not a true villain in that. He kind of started out as one, but I don't know. James Spader is a fucking treasure. He's like our generation's William Shatner, I think. Like, I really do. Like, he's vastly underrated overall, talent-wise. But
he's solid. If you ever want to see a movie that he's really fucking good in, check out 2 Days in the Valley.
I've heard of that.
He plays a fantastic villain in there, and it's the first major acting role for Charlize Theron. She looks so fucking hot in that movie. But definitely great. Terry Hatcher's in it. There's a lot of good actors in there. Danny Aiello.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I definitely recommend that one for sure.
All right, I got that one written down. Okay, so Ultron. It was a cool movie. It did well. Plus, we got the Scarlet Witch in it, and Quicksilver for a minute anyway. Kendo says,
"Oh, my Asian wife is gone. As is all me fentanyl. Anyone see a dwarf run by?"
I saw Walton run into the forest. Does that count?
He was all giddy. He was all hopped up. So, Tony, what's your number 8?
The original Thor. I think, now I wasn't that big into the comics, but I think he probably acted like, I like Thor portrayed in this movie better than any of the other movies.
That was definitely the best portrayal of Thor. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and just again, it's a charming movie. For a big space odyssey, I think it was perfect. They had that, little town that most of it was based in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it just came together nicely for me. Loki was an exciting character.
Yes.
Asgard looked beautiful. Even though when you go back and watch it now, the CGI wasn't quite as good as it is today. And it almost looks like a PlayStation 3 game when they're first going into Asgard and the camera's moving around.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing it off, but it's a good movie.
It is. that one's on my list too. It's a good movie. I really like that. So that's a good one, Tony. Red, what do
It
you
is.
got?
Well, speaking of controversial, y'all know I'm a fan, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Iron Man 2. I really did enjoy that movie. To me, that is peak fucking Tony Stark. I don't think we got a better Tony Stark than we got in that movie. The villain sucks, I'll admit that, but I like his interaction with Rhodey in that one. Introduced the Black Widow, which is always great. And she totally, hot and kicks ass in that movie.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I just like the little touches, like I said before, like the suitcase armor. I thought that was fucking fantastic. It was the first appearance of Spider-Man in the MCU, by the way.
Yep.
And I just all around I really liked it. Like I could have taken the movie with just the drones being the villain, without Whiplash, but whatever. And also first appearance of War Machine. I love fucking War Machine, and that was the best War Machine we got. So
Wait,
I really enjoyed that one.
They really made that little kid in there, Peter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want my bird.
That was kind of a joke, but yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta say about that movie again. I do agree with you. His portrayal of Tony Stark was fantastic in there, but I got issues throughout that film.
I know. A lot of people do, but I really enjoy it.
Hey, it made my other list, so. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, number 7. We're number 7. I have another tie.
Okay.
Now, all right. Speaking of controversy, you said Iron Man 2. Mine is Iron Man 3 and Ant-Man. I got a tie with those because there was something just totally different about that film, and there's shit that I liked in there. So much with all of his suits and all that shit. Yeah, there was a lot of fun for me personally on Iron Man 3 that I enjoyed.
It's almost like Doctor Strange for me, except for I really like the first 2 acts in Iron Man 3, and then the third act just kind of takes a dump right around the time. And I wasn't that into the comics, so I wasn't like offended when I saw what they did with the Mandarin or anything. But about the time they met the Mandarin till the end was just like, it's hard to get through.
Yeah,
I gotcha. But yeah, and the other one is like I said, I got it tied with Ant-Man because there's shit that I really liked about Ant-Man. That was a fun movie for what they did. And again, it's not a character I really gave a shit about, and I enjoyed it. Although the villain, I thought maybe if they casted someone else, it could have been even better. But like the guy did an okay job, but I don't think he was really strong enough to.
He's not main villain material.
Right. Yeah.
Like he was good as the main villain in The Count of Monte Cristo, but that's a whole different type of flick.
Yeah, he's a good actor, but there's something that just you needed somebody with a little more presence, I think.
Yeah, he's more of a Bond villain type than really. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind me just commenting on that too? I think Ant-Man is one of the best starts to any of the movies. How it just it goes from black to that scene outside of the Shield building, and they go in, and Michael Douglas is de-aged, punch dude in the face, and
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
And Michael Pena. I mean, every time he's telling his story, I just died laughing every time I saw him.
He's one of the best parts of that movie. I fucking adore that man in that. His stories are just fucking hilarious. Let me go back up here and acknowledge Kendo again. Number 6,
Iron Man, far from fentanyl.
Wait, we're still doing number 7. That was
we're still number 6. Kendo's at his number 6. Maybe Human. Iron Man 3 was a much bigger disaster than Ant-Man, but both sucked. Fair enough. See, I liked. I had Iron Man.
I thought Ant-Man was good. I could give a shit about Ant-Man, but I thought that was a good flick.
I did. I'm not a fan of the character. The movie for me was fun. Iron Man 3. I don't have that on my bottom. My bottom 10. We don't know if it's on this list yet, but Iron Man 2 was number 9. It was 10-9 on my my list of the worst movies, and I struggled to put Iron Man 2 on there because I do enjoy that movie. There's just certain little things in it that I was like, like I said, it's on the bottom 10, but it's number 9, so it's kind of like I was still trying to be nice to it, because I love Iron Man. Collector Express, what's up, bro? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Let's see here. So it's on me now for what number? 7. Number 7. I have to go back to another franchise. We're going to one with the trilogy. Captain America: Civil War is number 7. This is a mini Avengers movie. It was fucking the story between Iron Man and Cap in this, and then throw in Bucky, having off Tony's parents, while under control of Hydra. It was fucking great.
Best appearance of Spider-Man, best appearance of Black Panther.
Black Panther and Spider-Man's apex right there in the MCU was this movie.
Absolutely.
It was fucking just dope. It was dope. I love that movie. So Civil War, number 7. And it's at number 7 because there's movies I like more than this one, though. So, but I did really enjoy that. And I think, that's another one people just kind of poo-poo this one. But it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
All right. That would be Tony.
All right. My number 7, I feel like it's the perfect follow-up to its predecessor, I guess. It was a great sequel. Probably a little controversial. Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, because Iron Man 1 was so much fun, and I feel like this just, from the beginning, Tony Stark flies in and down to the Stark Expo, and it just kind of pulls you right into it.
Talk about bitchin' openings with that fucking theme song.
Yeah.
That opening was good. That's why I wanted more of that film. I hate Don Cheadle. I'll just tell you right off the bat.
I'm not a fan of Don Cheadle either.
I cannot stand that man. Oh my God, just what a dick he is, and everything's awful. Little tiny fucking person on top of it.
Hang on one second. Congrats to Collector Express for hitting 1,000, man. Congratulations. That's a fucking great milestone, man.
Oh yeah.
And let me read Kendo's last 2. Number 5, Spider-Man in the Knee of Justice. Number 4, Spider-Man: Kenosha Homecoming. Tony, I'm sorry.
No, it's like a lot of my points about it, like Red Mate. Like, you got this bitchin' opening, which is like peak Tony Stark, and then it goes right into him telling the government to fuck off.
Yep.
And then right into fucking hot Black Widow, and then they go to fucking Paris or wherever and meets Elon Musk, has a race, has the whole scene with fucking Whiplash or whatever his name is right there, and like, it was just exciting for me. And it kind of, I don't know, just got him ready. You got a little more Tony Stark and was ready for the Avengers, ready to see him in the Avengers after that.
Right.
I think, was that the one? Was it Incredible Hulk where Tony Stark shows up in the credit scene?
Yeah.
William Hurt's there and all that. Like, that was such an exciting time at the beginning of all this, and seeing how they were going to tie the movies together, because I always kind of wanted to see that as a kid anyway. So, I wished we would see Superman in the Michael Keaton Batman movies and vice versa. And yeah. Like, I think it's Batman Forever. Val Kilmer says Metropolis at one point, and I'm like, fuck, man, I can't believe.
Sorry.
I'm like, why can't they mingle? Shit. So, I mean, it was starting to happen here finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really exciting time, like, as that was all coming together.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let me welcome Adega Outlaw. Hail, brother. Welcome.
Hail, brother.
What's up, man?
Welcome, Adega.
Great dude.
And Maybe Human said again, let's see, wait, what did he say? Okay. Iron Man 3 had autonomous drone suits. Tony was no longer necessary. It was a horrible end to the Iron Man trilogy. Yeah, the third act.
Well, that ending is what really pissed me off. That ending sucked. It's like,
the
okay,
third act, that was bad.
just getting rid of everything. I'm done with it. Next movie. No, not done at all. No explanation whatsoever. Just totally at it again.
They treated the suits like soda cans. Like it towards the beginning when he was having the dream and called the Iron Man suit into the room, he like hits it with his forearm and it crumbles.
Yeah, that I had a real problem with that. What the hell was that, Mark? What Mark was that? the primarily gold one that kept falling apart. That like it just became a really bad running joke. I'm like, okay, stop it already. Stop it now. You're fucking Tony Stark, for Christ's sake.
Like he's just destroying the suits like they're nothing. Like I don't know. That third act when they had like dozens of suits flying in and he's one-shotting them and they're exploding and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like these things went through war with like the Shatari and everything, like, and now they're just, everything they've been through. Now they can just be blown up with one shot.
Yeah.
You give them a forearm shiver and they fall apart like they're a bitch ass running back. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Like his forearm should have broke.
Exactly. It didn't make any fucking sense. All right. Who we on red now?
Oh yeah, number 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Avengers Infinity War at number 7. I thought that was pretty solid. Yeah, it wasn't, could have been better. But all in all, I think it came together pretty well. Unfortunately, it led up to Endgame. But yeah, all in all, that was just one I really enjoyed. Kind of like Civil War. You see it like pretty much everybody comes together. They're doing their thing. And Thanos being a total fucking badass. No time travel involved.
Yep.
I think Cap could have been a little better in that movie. It kind of pissed me off he didn't get his shield in that one. But, other than that, that's really I only have minor gripes with that one. I thought it was a pretty well done flick.
I can, I've got, Infinity War. I that's one of my favorites. Kendo Slice. Number 2. You skipped number 3, Kendo. But number 2, Avengers, Asian Wife Game.
Okay. All right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hollywood,
Go ahead.
I dig Outlast says Hollywood in a nutshell makes no sense, but make it bigger, woker, and more bloaties.
Yeah, they could have got Michael Bay to direct that.
Yeah.
Well, they can't help themselves, could they? So, all right. Number 6.
Yeah.
It's another one where I had a tie. And it's my excuse to just add another one in there anyway, so I don't give a shit.
It's like Vinny's top 20.
Yep.
Well, I only added 3 more onto the list, basically.
Okay.
But yeah. Well, because I think these movies are very equal. And
it's a tough list to put together.
Right. Because even on the bad list, like we talked about before, there's things we liked and disliked in most of those things, except for like the top 3. The top 3 is fucking hated for a reason. But but yeah, my number 6, it's tied with Civil War and Age of Ultron. I thought both of those movies were equally enjoyable, very good. And yeah, we talked about it before. The Spider-Man was fantastic. Black Panther, fantastic in those. Those elements that they had in there again with Winter Soldier and the connection with all that stuff. And it was fucking great. And Baron Zemo was just,
oh yeah.
What they did with him, a lot of people were pissed he didn't get his mask and everything there. To me, it didn't matter. The story was solid. Like, it worked. But
he was the one thing that was good about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. One of him and John Walker. Garrett Russell.
Yeah, they did a good job. But and Age of Ultron, like you said, that was fucking good. When Hulk, when he got his brain kind of, manipulated, whatever. The fight was amazing. Seeing that Hulk buster for the first time was like, that was jaw dropping. That shit was just
that was bitching.
It really was, and he's destroying that entire city. How are you supposed to stop him? But yeah, I thought they did a great job. Scarlet Witch, she looked fantastic in there as well. And like you said, Spader was great.
Oh yeah, dude, Spader was fucking awesome in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I said, that's one of my favorite parts.
Red Notice it is fucking stupid.
I haven't seen it.
It's like a mindless. I don't know, action with I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do, but it's
like a
if you
buddy
like
comedy.
Yeah. if you like seeing Deadpool without his costume, because that's all Ryan Reynolds does now. Every fucking role he takes is just it's Deadpool.
Yep.
So there's a couple of good lines, a couple of funny things, but yeah, it's a stupid movie. It's shit.
That's him, The Rock, and Gal Gadot, isn't it?
Yeah, she looked fantastic in it.
Oh, she always looks fantastic.
God, yes. So worth it just to see her, and if you want to laugh with Ryan Reynolds, but yeah, the movie's fucking dumb.
All right, I'll check it. I might check it out. Who knows if I have time. Let's see. So it's on me for number 6. Number 6 is the first Thor movie. Best portrayal of Thor throughout all his appearances. Yeah, he was. It was a good movie. I outside of Natalie Portman, because I don't know, I liked her as Padme, but in what Black Swan, she was in that, she was good in that. But this was just, I don't know. I don't like her as Jane Foster. I don't want her back as Jane Foster, especially as fucking female Thor. That's a fucking joke. But this movie was good. We got Coulson. He got a little bit of shine in this. It was nice. It was a fun movie, man. It was just a fun movie, and yeah, like you said, Loki's a cool character. It's always good to see him. Back then it was, now it's like, oh shit, he's a fucking ineffectual cuck. That fucking tried to literally fuck himself. I can't put it any more plain. He was just like, hey, self, I'm gonna fuck you. I don't know, but I like the original Thor is my number 6.
So my number 6 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
They were just starting to creep the wokeness in this movie. And some of the real stupid jokes, like Nick Fury's getting attacked in that SUV, and it's like air conditioning functional, like little shit like that we didn't need compared to like the on your left humor, like I don't know, it didn't fit well. But also when Captain America hears the music coming from his apartment, Nick Fury's holed up in there, and he's like, what the fuck, and sneaks around to the window, and he's sneaking. And they make it a point, the books you see up at the front of the camera are Hillary Clinton's book, Barack Obama's book, and every time I see that scene, it's like I didn't notice it at first, but now that's all I see when it's like, come on, man.
All right, that's disappointing. I didn't know that.
I never noticed that either.
I've never noticed that.
When he's sneaking in the window there, it shows all those like books sitting there, Madam President or whatever the fuck the name of her book is, and yeah.
I thought the name of her book was What Happened.
Oh, wait, we got to go back to Thor for a minute. Kendo asked, "What about the upcoming Thor: Love and Fentanyl?"
Flush it.
It's going to be a new listen.
Oh shit! Yeah, I dig Winter Soldier, man. This movie, you could take this out of the MCU, take all the names out of it, and it'd be a fucking badass like espionage movie.
Oh hell yeah!
Russo's at the top of their game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This one was great. And I like Robert Redford being in it. I don't like the huge stars, but the role he played as Pierce, it was perfect for Robert Redford at that stage of his career.
Yeah.
He worked really well there.
Yep. I kind of feel the same thing about Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer, the Ant-Man branch of things.
Yeah.
It's kind of, they're perfect for those roles.
Yes, Hank and Janet Pym, absolutely. Yeah. They were. He was like, "I'll loan them to you. You can use them for the movie."
He requested they be in there.
Can I use my own books for this scene? Like, okay, it's a weird flex, Chris, but all right, we'll allow it.
I can't believe how much of a fucking cuck pussy that guy is.
Holy shit, yeah, he is too. That's
so
a thing. It's fucking terrible.
Let me see if I can find a shot of it.
All right. Red, you're on number 6.
I got Civil War at number 6 for all the reasons we discussed. It's just a bitchin' movie. best Spider-Man and Black Panther we got. Just having that whole ensemble there was awesome. I know a lot. For some reason, there's a lot of hate directed at Civil War. I don't get it. I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, yeah, Zemo wasn't really Zemo, but whatever. You knew they were going to progress him along later on. So unfortunately, it was it's on Disney Plus, but maybe we'll get something better in the future. Probably not, but whatever. Everything ended at Endgame anyway, so
yep.
But yeah, Civil War was just solid. It was a great movie.
That is. Kendo says
on that.
About to bounce, going to watch a movie with the Mrs. Javier Bardem in No Time for Asian Wives.
Well, apparently there is time for Asian wives.
Right? We'll see you, Kendo. Thanks for coming in.
Have a good night, man.
Congrats again to Kendo and Daisy.
So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Like, there's Madam President. I guess he's got George Bush's book though too, but Barack Obama.
He's also a piece of shit.
Yep. Yeah. Well, for the normies, it's opposition, but
right.
For anyone,
they're all sucking each other off.
Yeah.
Oh.
That probably is too soon.
Damn. On that note, my number.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
All right, sorry, Vinny. Go ahead.
Yeah, number five.
Yeah, you needed that. My number 5 is actually that one's Infinity War. I did enjoy that one a lot. Like you said, Thanos was fantastic in it. Again, no time travel nonsense. He was the villain we were waiting for all these fucking years in all these movies. And it was good. It was solid. What they did with most of these characters, it was a lot of fun. It was good. A lot happening in that. So, and again, even the ending, like I didn't mind it so much. Yeah, it sucks we had to wait, but there was only some things that were enjoyable out of Endgame. Like, to me, the biggest part of Endgame was, Cap getting the hammer and,
that was a bitchin' moment. Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yeah,
like, if that
all of Endgame didn't suck, but most of it did.
Yeah, I mean, again, if that's the last one, like that's fine, But I mean, and essentially, it kind of is, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
But Infinity War, that's another. That's so fucking solid. That movie, it's good.
Yeah,
because there was a ton going on in it, and they had it woven together nicely. That's not easy to do.
Yes,
not with all those characters.
Russo's kicking ass. But all right, Etep, what's your 5?
Mine is the original Avengers. Seeing all those fucking characters together like that, the first time, it was fucking cool. Yep. It was a kick-ass movie. Loki and the Chitauri were great villains. You got a lot of stuff in there, and man, it was just cool to see all that going on in one movie. A big team up. They had never been done before. And I think they did a fucking excellent job with it. I think it's aged pretty well. It's still better than anything they've released in the last since Endgame.
Yeah,
I mean
everything except for Cap's uniform. Cap's uniform was awful in Avengers, but the movie was good.
Yeah,
the movie is great. Yeah, his uniform is off.
If his uniform was better, that could have been so fucking solid.
But yeah, that was just it's fucking enjoyable all over for me. Yeah. So Avengers is my number 5. Tony, what do you got? Number 4.
No, number 5.
Or 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, 5.
Number 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy. And that, I think this movie was more of an experience for me than the Avengers was. I really liked the Avengers, and there was a lot well done in there. It's just because I hear that compared to for Jeff from World Class Bullshitters will say it was like an event. But Guardians, you know, I believe Red had mentioned he went in not really knowing what to expect, and that was exactly it. You didn't really know much about it, and they kind of like grabbed you from the beginning with Peter Quill and his mom, and then he gets picked up from a spaceship, and
Yeah.
I don't know, the whole movie, the characters were interesting. It's like, is that a fucking talking tree? I loved yeah, like I loved when they were on Nova. That did really well designing that planet, and I'm upset we didn't get to see it again before it was destroyed. Like I was waiting for Infinity War to be back on Nova, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That got cut out of the movie, but yeah, it was just a bright time for the MCU. I mean, I'm pretty sure that and the Winter Soldier came out like back to back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So that is on and Guardians of the Galaxy, the original one, man. That's I mentioned it earlier. That's such a good ensemble.
Mhm.
It really was. It's on par with the Avengers. It really is.
Yeah, and like the ending when they killed Ronan. Fucking, that was really cool because we already had been conditioned that they couldn't touch the Infinity Stones, and they all came together like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the unexpected dance off, like you weren't. that was
the shit.
That was hilarious and great.
Yeah. Yep.
So
back when the comedy was a little more natural.
That would have been higher on my list. I had that at 9. It would have been higher if Pedo didn't direct and write it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's that's the bad thing about James Gunn is like, you just
slimy.
Yep, exactly. You do. You feel great. It's like after you eat McDonald's, you just feel dirty.
Yeah.
Anal.
Yep.
Something James Gunn knows a lot about.
He just slid that in out of nowhere. That's what James Gunn said.
Just for what it's worth, I just liked this video for the second time tonight. This stream.
Oh,
let me check. I might have to as well.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. See, it's fun when they remove mine.
Wow. While we're actually doing this stream.
Yeah. Oh, they do. They take away likes during the stream. They take away likes every time. Like we're at 30 upvotes and 1 downvote right now. After the show, it'll go down to be like 1 downvote and 0 upvotes for like probably 10 hours, and then they'll give me my likes back. That's how YouTube likes to do this. Yeah, they're playing prison rules now. What's your number 5, Red?
I got Age of Ultron at number 5. I really love that one. Multiple reasons. Again, this is another one that gets a lot of hate for some reason. I don't understand it. I get the whole story doesn't mesh with the comics and all that, but you have to allow at least a little bit of leeway, given the rights they had at the time, and I can allow a certain amount of of change, but people get a little militant with that, I think. And Ultron probably could have been a little less jokey. I would have liked to see him be more menacing and less jokey. But beyond that, I think it was done really well. And yeah, that fucking Hulkbuster armor, I never in a million years did I expect to see that on the big screen.
Yeah.
That was some cool shit.
That was something else.
And just the introduction, Scarlet Witch, and that was just so fucking creepy. And I dug the way that they did that whole character.
Yeah. That was solid, man. Hell yeah. By the way, Chris Fist, man, dude, thanks. I'm happy that you picked up one of Bram's knives. That's fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Bram he's amazing. But that was, we did 5. All right, this is 4 we're going to now. All right, my number 4 is the first Avengers, because it is the first time we saw these characters all together. And like Tony was saying before too, there was a lot going on around that time. The build up to actually having the Avengers happen, and then what they pulled off, that was impressive. I'm going to say that right off the bat, and how quickly they did it too. That was something special that they were able to pull off the Avengers like they did. First time we got Loki. that was really, having him pretty much the main villain throughout that film. It worked. It worked. And you knew that he was a number 2. It's just like, what was the big reveal going to be, Yeah, that was something else. And just, and when you, all right, before we really knew how shitty Ruffalo was, when he turns into the Hulk and he punches that fucking giant thing, like that moment, and even Cap, he's giving him the order
before he had erectile dysfunction.
Even right before he punched it, like when he made eye contact right before his mind went with Scarlet Witch, and you could like see the pain and fear and everything in his eyes. That was well done.
Yeah, that Avengers movie, I really like what they did in there. So and then again too, and the Hulk, he really stood out in the majority of that movie when he was chasing Black Widow. Dude, that was fucking sick. Just tearing up that place, and he couldn't pick up the hammer. Like, he really shined in that movie. And then Thor was able to get him. But
that was one of the beautiful things about that movie, is like almost everyone had the shining moment in that movie. Like you kind of got chills when Thor comes in to help Black Widow in that scene, right? Because it's like, okay, let's see these two fucking badasses go at it.
It was something else, because it's like, how are they going to incorporate like the Hulk into all this, and then the dynamic between all the characters. Like, I love Tony Stark with Bruce Banner. That they got each other, like they clicked right away, and it all just it worked well. It was a good mesh, and then then you had a little bit of the butting heads, but then in the end, what they actually are a solid team, and they saved New York and pretty much the world. Like, it worked. So that's my number 4.
That man is playing Galaga. Again, like Tony said, back when the jokes were more natural.
They built they built up to the Hulk's and that a lot of it was the chemistry between Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, but they built up to the Hulk's transition really well.
They built up better to the Hulk transition than they did Ellen Page's.
Or Bruce Banner.
My number 4 is the original Guardians of the Galaxy. I put that one just slightly ahead of Avengers on the list because it's for me it was I just, the soundtrack to these movies sells them for me. Above, this movie is great. It really is. And like Tony mentioned, I think it was Tony mentioned earlier about when they had the Power Stone, how they had to all kind of like sync up to be able to wield it against Ronan. In the end was fucking great. Chris Pratt doing a fucking dance battle with Ronan. Like, what the hell are you doing? It was fun. And you got the heart-wrenching scene where Quill loses his mom at the beginning, and she calls him her Star-Lord, her Star-Lord, her Star-Lord, wait a second. Look, her fucking Star-Lord. Chala's not Star-Lord, not even What If. Fuck that. That's Peter Quill, not Chala. He had no reason to be called Star-Lord and everybody be sucking his dick. And that was, and I say that all respect to Chadwick Boseman, that's not his fault. Peter Quill's fucking Star-Lord though. No, none of that bullshit. No. He can be
Black
Peter.
Star.
He can be Peter Quill. He can do a What If. He can be Peter Quill, but he sure as fuck is not Star-Lord.
Star King.
And
Star
like that
King.
Star King.
That's another thing they built up to really well. They were kind of teasing Peter Quill over the name through the whole movie, and you're like, why does he even go by that? And then at the end, there's this like really heartfelt reason behind it.
Yeah, that was classic.
And then he finally gets the recognition.
Yep. And that movie it hit the beats, man. It was fucking great. And that soundtrack just pushed it right over the edge. So that's my number 4 is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Good pick. Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Hang on. What about, he said it. He did it. We was Star Kangs.
Well, they had to go somewhere on the flying pyramids.
with the deaf Eternal and fucking the Pakistani Indian.
Oh my god.
And Fatso.
Don't forget Fatso.
Fatso, gay
Fatso.
Tony Stark. And he was like one of the least offensive characters. I was like, I bought his offensive in the words. I bought his fucking relationship with his husband more than I bought Gemma Chan and fucking Richard Madden together because they had no fucking chemistry at all.
2 planks of wood laying on top of one another.
Yeah, it was. That's what I said. I was like 2 planks. It was like they're going friction burns. I don't know. Tony.
Bring the fire.
We're on number 4, right?
Yeah.
Avengers Infinity War. This was this was a good movie. Now there's a lot of things that I wanted to see in this that we didn't. Like I was really waiting to see what happened between Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. But they made us wait another movie for that, and then that movie ended up not being so good. But yeah, I liked Infinity War. It was different, it was their third, fourth time doing like an Avengers team up movie, if you want to count Civil War.
Yeah.
But they ended it on a dark note, and they kind of kept everyone apart and in their own little clusters around the galaxy or the universe. And I don't know, it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Infinity War is great. This is the Empire Strikes Back of the Avengers movies.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It was fucking just, yeah.
Yeah.
And can I say, it was actually like on a streak because Civil War didn't necessarily end happily either,
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not at all. That one had a little bit of a dark cloud over it too,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Even with us, not liking Don Cheadle, like what they did to him.
Yeah.
They could have just fucking killed him. It would have been even stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I mean, that kind of ended up with not a whole lot of repercussions, too.
Right.
No.
It's like, oh, he's on a treadmill for a little bit. Okay.
Right.
Back to normal.
It was just nanotech. It was just nanotech. He's fine. He's fine. His bones are like this pen. He's fine. They'll just, they're just tiny.
Yeah, I had a flashback to Finn on that one.
We'll just nanotech his legs. He's good. Red, that's on you.
But the lesson to be learned here in all of Disney movies is black men cannot be crippled.
No, not at all.
That's
not.
My number 4, I also had Avengers, the first one. Again, same reasons. It was just a super solid flick. It was the first time you see them all coming together. Mm-hmm. And like I said, like everybody got their chance to shine in it. Like there wasn't too much. It was just enough, and it was done perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole scene when they first meet Thor, that was bitching.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it didn't go overboard on anybody's powers. Like Iron Man versus Thor, that's a pretty solid matchup, right? Captain America probably wouldn't fare so well, but the way they played it out, I think worked perfectly.
Right.
It's a good choice. A good choice, sir. Vinny, that's on you, man.
Oh, yeah. All right. My number 3. This one, again, we talked about it before. It has charm to it. It's got something special to it. Captain America, First Avenger. The First Avenger. First.
Not Brie Larson.
Yeah, definitely Captain America, because it is something special. I've always been a big fan of The Rocketeer. Same dude directed it. He brought that good life to it. Red Skull,
and you could tell like he's just good with that period shit.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Like the way that they built it up, that whole thing of, the weak kid who he's just going to keep fighting no matter what. Doesn't matter. I can do this all day. Like that was that's Steve. That's him through and through. And it works, and it played out beautifully. Even like, you kind of feel sorry for him until then you see what happens, and everything. It works in such a solid way. And yeah, it had like that sad note at the end as well. But ultimately, I'll give that to Endgame. I love that they wrapped up Captain America's story in a proper way. They said, no, fuck it. He's got if you're gonna use time travel, fine. Give him a proper life and a proper ending.
Yep.
I was happy with that. He got the girl. He got what he wanted. Because he did save the world countless times. Like, to me, that's the one thing I really enjoyed out of Endgame. If you're gonna do that, fine. Give a character a proper ending.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie, it again number 3 because it was that fucking good, at least to me. And even like the scientist there, Tucci, that like the way, or Stanley Tucci. Right?
Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, he's like, be a good man. It's so simple, but it stayed true even as he's dying. Like, he gives him that point, and he's like, stay who you are. And what's the fucking first thing he does? He has this new body. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know, and he's taken off like a rocket. He turned the corner and he went through the window, like shit like that you wouldn't really think of, but it worked. It played out well. The whole thing of him taking the cab door, as it was almost like the first shield that he had, and like, the way they took the photo too of him in the street. Who is this character, or whatever? And then how he still had to prove himself afterwards. Like, oh yeah, he's this experiment. We don't know what to do with them. We're supposed to have a whole bunch of super soldiers, way bigger and way better. And in the end, no, all you really needed was him, because it was all about the heart. And then what he did, and how he saved all those people, like it worked. It just fucking worked. Yeah, classic movie. And like I said, Red Skull was fantastic in that. Hugo Weaving, dude, he fucking rocked it. I wanted more of Red Skull. It's a shame that was it, at the end, and that was disappointing. Yeah, they put him in Endgame, but it's like,
other than the Ghost of Christmas Future.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, it was Ross Marquand that voiced him in Endgame too, from The Walking Dead. He plays Aaron.
That guy's a fantastic impersonator.
Oh, he is. He does wonderful voice acting.
They didn't do a post-credit scene in Endgame, but they should have shown Captain America returning the Soul Stone. Yeah, even though
fucking sweet.
Yeah, because they set it up. Yeah, like, how can you bring back Red Skull, even if he's a bit different and so many years older or whatever?
Yeah,
more of an apparition, and you still want to see Captain America see Red Skull again.
That was a wasted opportunity, because it's like you could have put so much in there, a conversation, at least something that would have, some kind of humanity. Because again, Ghost of Christmas Future, whatever the hell he fucking did with him. Like, how would he interact? Because he is not the same character anymore.
Yeah, he's like a different entity.
I'm thinking insightful, respectful meeting between the two. It would have been a nice payoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to all their conflict they had over the years, absolutely. They could have wrapped that up with a nice bow,
For sure.
But they chose not to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My number 3 is Avengers: Infinity War. It pains me to have to put this movie at number 3, but I wanted the first 2 slots to be, individual stories, which, be that as it may, Infinity War was damn near perfect in my eyes, though. Still, this movie just, like I said, Empire Strikes Back is not only my favorite Star Wars movie, it is my favorite movie of all time, and this to me is like that in many ways. Just as it's, to the franchise, ending on the dark note. You said Thanos kind of gets over on the Avengers at the end. He completes the snap. Hail Wookiee supremacy. He says, "Hey guys, we're running long tonight. We're over 3 hours here." But
it was all the Lizzo jokes.
It was the Lizzo jokes are going to be a video. I'm going to make that into a video. But Infinity War.
Lizzo derailed the stream.
Lizzo did. Lizzo really derailed the fucking stream.
Yeah, she probably could derail a train too.
She's definitely fucking bigger than a speeding train. Is it fatter than a locomotive?
We're not doing DC yet. We're still on Marvel.
But yeah, Infinity War. We've already talked about it. It's a great fucking movie. It is.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm a heel fan, and there will they'll be hard pressed for me to have a better heel in the MCU than Thanos at this point. And that's even taking into consideration what the shit Eternals did to what are you talking about? Listen, Kango, you little fucker, get out of here. But so yeah, Infinity War is my number 3. Tony, what do you got?
Sorry, I was just looking at Glinzer. The Thanos snap killed half of Lizzo, knocking her down to 500 pounds.
Brilliant.
Would it be hilarious if your channel goes viral, like you have some kind of giant fight with Lizzo?
They try to cancel me for Lizzo for fucking like 3 hours worth of Lizzo jokes.
Oh my god!
I just be like, hey, Lizzo, look, Lizzo, I don't want to argue with you. You know, I respect you as a strong, independent woman who don't need no man, but
Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
all right, I won't play that. I promise you, I won't play that again. I promise. I won't play it
Maybe
again.
in the outro. Oh, that's fucking perfect.
Tony, what's your number 3?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
My number 3 is Avengers: Age of Ultron, and this is definitely my favorite Avengers movie. And what's funny is I didn't like this movie like when I first saw it in the theater. I walked out of there like, they're trying to recreate the magic of the first one, and this is the first Marvel movie that I walked out of like there were way too many jokes in that. But I'm not like the biggest comic book reader either, so there was a lot I didn't really know yet or like notice. So, and as I went on, like this movie grew on me. I probably didn't see it for like a year after, it first premiered in theaters, and then eventually came a point I couldn't get enough of it. I kept noticing new things, and it really just opened up so much to the Marvel universe. Where did Hulk go? What's going to happen with Claw? So I don't know. A lot of good memories. I think it's not the peak of the MCU, but it was close to it. It was, definitely on that upward trajectory by the end of this movie.
And I'm the same way too. Like at first, like I'm like, yeah, it was all right. Like, and then later on, same deal. Like I didn't watch it for a while. I showed a relative who hadn't seen it. I'm like, yeah, I got it on Blu-ray. Watched it. I'm like, oh shit, this really is damn good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I had it at 6, tied with Civil War. But yeah, damn good pick.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
All right, Red, that's on you, bro.
Number 3, I also have Captain America, the first Avenger. I mean, all the reasons Vinny said, like that movie had some fucking heart, and it just had a great message. You actually see the guy struggle. He goes through some shit. He has to basically turn into a clown before he just says fuck it and proves himself. And it was just a great flick to watch. It was captivating. It held your attention the whole time. There wasn't any part of that I would say was boring or dull. Just through and through from start to finish. It was spot on.
Dude, I think we have,
I'm not even a Captain America fan. Like before the MCU, I could give a shit about Captain America, but the MCU really won him over for me, or really won me over for him, I guess.
Yeah. See, and I had that connection too, the New York thing, and just kind of that whole attitude, and I have family that similar kind of situations, and yeah, it's you got to fight. You got to fight for the right thing, and that's something that always stuck with me too. It's more of the message more than just the character, but. And it's just done in a really, really classy way. So
yeah. We need more of be a good person. We need more of that.
Yep.
Like these iconic heroes that are just out to do the right thing. Like everything's got to be dark. Everything's got to have a dark spin on it these days. Like the anti-heroes are the thing. Like fuck that. I love anti-heroes, but god damn it, we still need those bright, shining, iconic examples of what everyone should want to be, and that's what Captain America is in this.
Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah, beautiful. And on that note, man, dude, my number 2, the sequel, Winter Soldier.
I have a feeling, Vinny, you and I's 4 through 1 are going to be exactly the same.
I think so, brother. I think so, because I mean, we pretty much know what number 1 is. But yeah, Winter Soldier. Fuck yeah, dude. That my number 2. That movie was so good, so solid. You got to see what happened to Bucky, and what they did with that. Again, everything about that movie was just, to me, so damn flawless. So much fun. It had those big moments of action, and they really showed like the strength of Captain America too in that one. He's pulling in the helicopter, all the crazy shit that went on in there. Yeah, it worked. What's his name? Zola. The whole scene too with again we got Falcon in there. Shit, everything just it fit perfectly. The elevator scene, come on, that's iconic.
Oh yeah.
And then the payoff too that they had when they did do the time travel thing, he just whispered in the ear, "Hail Hydra." Like, after all those years, and then you connect it still, like, yeah, fucking Winter Soldier was just a solid movie all around. The museum that they did in there, everything just fucking worked. And having him in his original suit again was even something special that, I didn't think was going to happen.
Which was still better than his Avengers suit.
That was the worst thing about that movie. But
and you still had that same message, like, be a good person. Like, the dude would not give up on his fucking friend, no matter how many times he tried to put a knife in his throat.
Exactly. And how many friends do we know that they fuck up things all the time, but that they're actually a good person? You don't want to give up on them. It's same kind of deal there. So we could all relate to a lot of those story elements. And then Black Widow was really good in that too.
Yes, she was.
Her chemistry too, that really worked with Cap, and it's one of the last times I still enjoyed Nick Fury as well. It was before he really went into Sam Jackson scumbag mode. So it was good. I liked it.
My number 2 is also Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I don't even need to fucking say anything. I mean, we've said it all about this movie. I like the scene with Bucky taking out an entire fucking helicarrier crew.
Oh hell yeah!
Just fucking raining hellfire. He rips the guy out of the cockpit of the fucking plane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just dusting off people. How
menacing he was. The highway scene and him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that highway scene is fucking sick, where he throws the bald dude out of the fucking car.
Yeah,
and that elevator scene where he, the Hail Hydra thing. There's 3 things I've said to my son every night before he goes to bed. I love you, good night, and Hail Hydra. And I'm not fucking joking. That is, I say every night before he goes to bed. Those are the 3 things I say to him every fucking night. So
take a moment to appreciate Winter Soldier in this versus Winter Soldier in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
And that's another thing, is like, this was the apex of Bucky. Honestly, like, he was good, and Civil War was really good. I liked, but this was just that, as everybody says, the chef's kiss. It really was.
Yep.
He was fucking phenomenal. And this movie is, like I said, you take every piece of MCU branding off this, it's just a kick-ass fucking spy espionage movie. So, Tony.
Yeah. Number 1. Okay, I know we haven't heard Red's number 2 yet, but I think we all have the same number 1, so we should just all say it at the same time once we get to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Captain America: Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
I just, because it's kind of like Age of Ultron and the Winter Soldier all crammed into one, when we had Black Panther and Spider-Man, so it was like we were getting the best of old, and then they were introducing a lot more of new and what would be the future. And again, it wasn't your typical MCU ending. Like, there was the tension between Tony Stark and Captain America. And I remember people were pissed that someone didn't die in this movie. There were rumors that Rhodey was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
and then he
Yeah.
didn't, and that probably would have hit a little harder because it's not like he's really been necessary since then, I guess.
But
Yeah.
he's black.
Yeah.
You can't kill him off.
Like, other than bonding with Nebula and fucking showing up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier to ask Falcon what the fuck.
They literally could have put Stan Lee in that fucking in that War Machine costume.
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Stanley's War Machine.
Tony Stank, I like your new suit. It's yours, old man.
And
Yeah,
like
you can have
that,
it.
that scene, you're so used to watching them fight and do all this shit, and then it just brings you back to basics when fucking Bucky almost blows Tony Stark's fucking head off, and you see it in Robert Downey Jr.'s face. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, like this dude's brought nuclear missiles into space and blown up fucking big Chitauri ships with him and shit, and he almost got glocked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that easy, that quick. Like, it brought you right back down to reality. Just little things like that. I thought it was, you know,
Oh, for sure.
killer movie. It's one of those movies I can turn on anytime and watch.
And Zemo, when he's got, you know, he's saying the fucking codes and all that. And then you know, you're right, that connection too. In the end, that you find out Bucky's the one who killed his parents and all that.
Yeah.
One thing about that movie, when Zemo went to drown that Hydra guy, it's like, have you ever thought about like tilting your head forward?
Yeah, I see the same thing when I watch that shit.
Like
just,
that was the weakest drowning scene. Like,
yeah.
It was.
They didn't want to make it look like Guantanamo Bay.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Red, that's on you, isn't it?
Yep. I got number 2, Captain America: Winter Soldier. I don't know if we need to rehash that or not.
No. and that'll bring us to number 1 then, which is on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Iron
Man.
I should have said Captain Marvel.
It's the movie that fucking made it happen, man. Robert Downey Jr. He was getting much.
You said Falcon and Winter Soldier, right?
Dude, remember how much shit they were giving him too? It's like, why are they getting this drug addict to fucking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, actually, I was going, are you kidding me? He'd be perfect for this. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
I was
Absolutely. He was born to play that fucking role.
Yes, because everyone was going, oh, Tom Cruise is supposed to get it. Fuck Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
He would have destroyed it. When I found out Robert Downey Jr. is doing it, I'm like, yeah, I could go with that. And then when they released the first photo of him, I'm like, oh, he's gonna nail this fucking thing.
Tom Cruise trying to play a genius.
Tom Cruise trying to place a non-Hobbit.
Tom Cruise. I wouldn't have seen Iron Man if Tom Cruise, and I would hate the MCU today. And it wouldn't have been as good of an MCU.
No, not at all. That would have been a severe disappointment.
Yeah.
So apparently, I'm one of the only actual Iron Man fans from the comics. Like, he was always my favorite, always, and it just blew my mind when they announced an Iron Man fucking movie. I was like, wow, you're kidding me.
And then it turned out to be so much more. Like, you have Nick Fury coming out at the end
John
talking about
Favreau,
the Avengers.
What John Favreau did, man, he's again someone that wasn't really tried yet, and he's done a couple things here and there. It's like, what was his last movie before that? Elf. You know, it's like what is he doing making a movie like this? You know, holy shit, man. That man's got vision, and he proved it. So yeah, every dollar they give him from the MCU, well deserved for what he did with Iron Man.
Yeah,
how he brought that character to life and in such a great way. The whole Mark I suit, that opening, how they did it,
fucking perfect.
Yep,
it's a masterpiece, a fucking masterpiece. One of the best movies out there.
it is. It's
and even like Obadiah Stane, you could just smell his fucking breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
He made it in the cave. Are the boxer straps?
Yeah, he's one of those creepy motherfuckers that always has to lean in and talk right in your face, and their breath stinks like their asshole.
Yep.
Dude, and again, such a great actor who they got to be the villain. Like it worked.
Yeah,
I think if you pick someone else, it could have fucked it up as well.
Yeah, that's it. It was Jeff Daniels was perfect casting for that.
Yeah. I loved his father in the Hot
Jeff
Shot
Bridges. Jeff Bridges, I mean.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Oh, and the Hot Shots, yeah, Jeff Daniels. Yeah, Harry would have been great for that.
Yeah,
Lloyd Bridges.
Dude,
he would have been out there going, Mandelbaum.
Lloyd Christmas.
Oh God, Lizzo versus Galactus, make it happen, MCU. Oh Jesus,
suck Galactus into her ass.
I'd like to apologize. Frankie says I'd like to apologize for starting the Lizzo Palooza joke fest. Oh asshole, Kevin Spacey's favorite scent. On that fucking note, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. I'm gonna toss it around, and I'm gonna let everybody say their outros.
No. If they're stomping you in the fucking head with just 1 foot, do you have to shoot them? It's just a foot. Go watch my Eternals review. It builds up. Like I start off kind of, talking. By the end, I'm yelling. So it builds up. Go watch it. Check us out tomorrow for the Monday Night War retrospective. We're going to cover the last Nitro of 1995 and the first Nitro and the Raw Bowl of 1996. And the Raw Bowl is fucking overcomplicated and stupid.
Oh my God.
It's so stupid. So tune in tomorrow and you can hear us complain all about it. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 Pacific. And guys, it was a great show and thank you.
Oh, dude. Thank you as always, Tony, man. This was a blast tonight, man. It didn't really feel like as much time as it was tonight. It really didn't feel like 3.5 hours, but
I felt like a half hour.
It did. It really just went right by. And speaking of going right by, we'll toss it over to the assistant regional manager, the Red Gaze.
Hey, what's up? Lizzo's fat. I think we've established that tonight. It's fucking disgusting. But yeah, check us out on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Where we do a little promotion for independent creators. And other than that, just fulfilling Sunsworn right now. Almost finished actually. So hop on it if you haven't checked out Sunsworn yet. Go to sunsworn.com. Get that good shit. Because Christmas is coming and your people need a quality gift. Give them the gift of entertainment.
That's right.
Why not give them the gift of Sunsworn?
Hell yeah. Hey, by the way, this chat was fucking amazing tonight. You guys are just hilarious. So thanks for being a part of it.
Oh, dude, they were fire, and definitely, it was a fucking pleasure tonight. There's Red Gaze's channel link right there, and let me kick it over next to Mr. Vinnieart.
Hello, brother, man. Yeah, guys, girls, please go subscribe and check out my videos and stuff over on my channel at Vinnieart. Last night I had a fantastic guest on, a close friend of mine, martial arts legend Graham Frank. Check it out, man. His story is absolutely amazing. And if you want to help out a true hero, speaking of a Captain America, holy shit, this man, he trains so many elite forces around the world. People who, again, if it wasn't for him and his training, we wouldn't be as safe as we've been for a number of years, well, before the Brandon administration. If you want to, again, help him out, check it out. He's got amazing knives that he made. The man is a fucking genius, legit genius, part of Mensa. His background, his story is fantastic. So I urge you guys to take a look at that stream. You're going to love it. His connections to the comic book world and just the art world in general with Frank Frazetta and all that great stuff. Like, check it out. You're not going to be disappointed. He's super interesting. Just a great dude. On top of that, too, towards the end of that video, there's also a friend of mine. I put the link in the chat during that stream. I have a friend who's battling cancer right now, so if you want to check out the GoFundMe for that and helping her out, that would be amazing. And yeah, anyone who well, the one person who gave the downvote is a real piece of shit, because like that stream was a lot of. Normally I don't care, but that stream had a really amazing guest, and again,
nothing but positive.
Right, you put a dislike on that, you are Olympus shit. Period. But like I said, normally I don't give a fuck. But yeah, and if you want great product, especially for the holiday, Through the Woods, City of Venus, the art books, those ship immediately. So yeah, stock up, get some great stuff for family and friends. Since we know most of these stores are pretty much on empty right now. All the shipping containers just sitting out there. So yeah, give your family members some great reading material. Get Sunsworn. Get Bonds is gone now, but Through the Woods, City of Venus, all that great stuff. Yeah, thank you, man. And I'll have more toy reviews up this week as well. I'm working very hard on Shadow of the Kraken, and yeah, it's going to be something special. So that's why I'm a little bit delayed on some other things that I'm doing, because this book is first and foremost. I can't wait for you guys to get it. So yeah, and again, my streams are Fridays and Sundays. I have the Thursday stream with Tommy over on his channel where we talk toys and all kinds of crazy shit. So yeah, thank you everyone. The chat, you guys are fucking fantastic. Much love.
Excellent. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. This has been a great fucking show. Yeah, subscribe to Vinnie, Red, and Tony if you're not. Tony is criminally undersubbed. And Vinnie, YouTube is fucking him over, taking his subs off. So make sure you're still sub to Vinnie and sub to Tony's channel. Seriously, his Eternals review. I probably shouldn't have listened to it with Trey, but I did. And Trey was like, "Dad, that's a lot of F-bombs." I'm like, "It's a really bad movie, son. You don't understand. You haven't seen it yet."
I gotta see this one still.
Yeah, his review is fucking fire. It's great. So yeah, man. And yeah, we got this panel is just talented. And then there's fucking me. So thank you all in the chat. I'm kind of losing my voice, so I'm gonna try. Listen, we got Keely, Child, Manliness, and Motivation. Frankie Knows, Glinzer, Maybe Human. Let me scroll up here. Who else? Adega Outlaw. Thank you. What About was here. Nano Reaper. Manliness and Motivation. I think I said Glinzer. Parrot Head. Chris Fisk. Wookiee Supremacy. Let's see. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep scrolling up here. See what else we had, but thank you. I do. Tina Bojan, of course, she's here all the time. She here all the time. She here.
Daisy Divine was here in spirit.
Daisy Divine was here in spirit. Kendo, of course, bringing the heat tonight. Trey and Big Fat Meech are walking in right now. It's midnight and Trey's in here with Fat. Okay, put him down.
I thought he had the kazoo.
No, he doesn't have the kazoo. But he's got this thing. Put him down. The cat's like, oh my god, please get me out of here. All right, come here, buddy. Say hi.
Oh, Dad, remember your shirt.
I've got my Saggy Melon shirt underneath here.
But and subscribe, dead ass.
What a simp. Oh no.
I told him what it said.
It's me, hey, Fauci.
It's me, Fauci.
Do the one.
Oh.
About the candles, remember? You just woke up. Remember? Get your candles.
Dad, what do you say?
Get your candles at drdeath.com.
Get your candles at drdeath.com. It's me, Fauci.
Fire turkey's on there too.
Fire turkey.
Ice Hawk. What's up, buddy?
Oh, and from the pre-share, I got this.
Here.
I got this from my Happy Meal today.
Yeah. Kingo's made a bunch of appearances tonight, buddy, in his yellow hands.
It wasn't such a happy meal.
Choo, choo, choo.
All right, buddy. Say goodnight.
Good
Good night, buddy.
Yeah, Firehawk, Vinnie, and
Later, bro.
In red.
in red.
Gotta do the diarrhea. Cha cha cha.
Diarrhea. Cha,
Cha
cha,
cha
cha.
cha.
Go ahead.
See ya. And
Yep. Take your dreidel. All right. So I was waiting for that appearance. I was like, it's midnight. It's like it's after midnight and he's not up yet. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, he's waking up. He's waking up and he's getting out of his room. He's gonna go take my side of the whole goddamn bed now. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and get in, and fight him for my side of the bed. But thank you to this chat, man. You guys and girls rock. I appreciate you all. So now it's time to show your appreciation from me, and I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna buy my stuff. Here it is if you're interested. We've got the new Going in Raw shirts right here. You can see that right there. This is for the ladies right here. This is for the ladies. Look at there we go. We got black, we got blue, we got purple, and on the back it doesn't show up on the. I'm gonna switch the lettering on this one, but it shows it better on the blue. The no protection required, and the purple actually. So we got that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got hoodies. Check this out. Bam. Not the back, biatch. Front.
Bam.
Me
Nice.
and Minnie E-Tep on a shirt. You got us on a hoodie. You want the old school Egyptian logo? We got the old school Egyptian logo. You can fucking wokuin like an Egyptian.
Nice.
We got. Let's see. Wait, you got the Egyptian hoodies. You fucking be Cleopatra up in this. What up, buddy? What?
I need to tell.
I'm shilling merchandise. What do you want? Merchandising.
I need to tell Tony something.
Okay.
And we also watched your review.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
It was good, but too many F-bombs.
Well, thank you, man. Yeah, I'll keep a swear jar on my desk from now on.
That was the world's most time you said that many F-bombs.
You're making me sound like the parent of the year. Get out of here, kid. I love you.
Dad.
Yes.
God mercy on your stinking son.
As he pulls my earbud out. Like I said, we're currently at 841 subscribers. As you can hear him probably stomping down the hall right now. My German wife has taught him how to goose step, unfortunately. So we're 841 subs right now. By the time I start a channel with him, we'll be 1,000 in like 2 days, and it'll be all him, not me. So he'll be like, Dad, you're in my frame. Here's the men's Going in Raw tee. There you go, right there. No protection required. That's available in the black and lighter, like the grayish, ash, whatever that's called, and you can get it in white if you want to support white supremacy. I'm just kidding. If you want to buy a white shirt, that's fine. That's fine. We've got bags, and we got tote bags and shit. So there you go, ladies and gents. There, I'm done shilling. You are fine for verbal morality statue. But thank you all. I appreciate this chat. You guys are great. Thank you. We'll be back. Let's see. Tomorrow I'll be over, voice provided. Like I said, I'm kind of under the weather, but man, 3.5 hour show tonight. I'm sick. Fuck it. I can. I'll be on tomorrow. We'll be over on Supreme Heretics channel at 6:40 for Rogue Resistance, and then 8 p.m. I'll be over on Tony's for the Monday night reviews. And I actually watched everything this week, and I've got notes on all 3 shows. So yeah, I'm handwriting shit again because I'm a fucking boomer.
We're gonna send those notes over to McMahon.
They're much better booking. Half of it is just a page of me writing bro, swerve, bro. But that's just it. But thank you guys.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, son of a bitch. Thank you. There you go. There's the Jim. There's my Jim Ross. But yeah, so this has been a fucking great show. We've got Hail Hydra. I'll say that when I go to bed. We're at 35 upvotes and 1 downvote. And you know what it is? It's been great. So I think we'll just do this.
Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.